Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy Tuesday to you all. I hope you've had a fantastic start to the week. We're back. It is a part-time schedule this week, only the 2 streams, so we're going to get straight into the action today. We want to get this season started. We've got some catching up to do. I've got to the end of a season. I know I don't usually play games off-stream, but it was a lackluster end to the season, so I wanted to get out of the way with. I've got the summer done. We've got plenty of recruitment to look at, so we'll have a chat about the team before you all get your fantasy picks in. I've not even picked mine yet. But most importantly, how is everyone doing? Happy Tuesday. It's a pleasure to see so many of you here so early. We got a few things. First of all, we need to sack these stewards. Terrible at their job. We got 2 streaks on the pitch there. Desmano and Palace, both with 7 stream streaks. Thank you very much for the company. I appreciate it. Also, what's this situation we've got? We've had a raid from the Mad Hatter. Now, I had heard whispers and rumours on the internet that the man might be starting streaming himself. So, we've had a shout out. Make sure to get over there and follow our friend, my friend, your friend, everybody's close personal friend. The man that makes our mornings, if you're in the Discord. Give the Mad Hatter a follow. There are whispers of streams to come, streams to be aplenty. We could potentially see Steve the Pirate come live. If you get the reference, fair play, you like good films. Right, let's catch up with everyone. How are we all doing? Puffy is also on the pitch, streaking. Sack these stewards. A 3 stream streak for Puffy as well. Thank you for the company. Let me catch up with everyone. James was first through the door and he was checking his watch. I do apologise for being slightly late. I did not finish work on time at all. I finished probably about 10 minutes before I hit go live and I made dinner as well. So, right, okay, these stewards, are they laying down at this point? Because we've had 2 more streaks on the pitch. John Plays FM with a wonderful name change there of the username. I think it is a big improvement, John. I like that. But thank you very much for the company with a 7 stream streak. And then Jack, really, he's making everyone else shower with swimming trunks on with that stream streak. A 75 stream streak from Jack. Thank you very much for the company, one and all. I do greatly appreciate it. You make hit and go live worthwhile. James first through the door, though. Checking his watch. I do apologise for the lateness. How are we, James? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you've had a good week. Brivett's got feathers waving at us. Early doors. How are we, Brivett? I hope you're also fantastically well. Are we convinced of Leeds survival yet? I think I might be. Palace thinks he's first. He's not. He's been beaten through the door again. He has indeed. How are we, Palace? Happy Tuesday. I enjoyed what I saw of a first stream, was it? Unless I'd missed any others. But Palace is also a streaming man now. There were some Fall Guys going on and I think he was making people look silly. How are we, Palace? Happy Tuesday. Desmano, I'm not sure who we're referring to there. Maybe me, I don't know. Desmano, happy Tuesday. I hope you're very, very well. I hope you're doing fantastic well. Cammy's in over on YouTube and I very much appreciate the effort. Well, these are getting earlier and earlier. Dipping in to say hi. 4 a.m. here. We'll re-watch later on. Cammy, I appreciate you taking the time to watch the streams, even if not live. I appreciate it not even more so. I appreciate everyone of equal measure. I don't do favoritism, but I appreciate the fact that you take the time to watch the stream whilst maybe not getting that live interaction. Thank you very much, Cammy. Absolute hero. Too slow, Palace, says Brivet, and Brivet's got the bird quiz in. Okay, we are ready with the quizzes. The only thing I didn't change, I've just seen that on the screen here, it still says Season 8. It is Season 9 now, but only as of today. Kai, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Did I see as well? Yeah, just lurking is finishing off at work. The joys of incorrectly doing a school run at the wrong time due to forgetting he had after-school club. Not ideal at all. It's a very, tumbleweeds going past as you pull up trying to do the school run. Kai, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope that the remainder of work goes well, and it's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. Palace says we're not friends anymore. Okay. We've got people catching up. You love to see it. Jack, how you doing, my friend? What do we think tonight, then? It's a tricky one, is it? Who do you want to win? I'm thinking we need Grimsby to win, because I don't think we get many more points this season. If Cambridge win, automatics is done for Swindon, but if Grimsby win, playoffs look iffy as well. How are we, though, Jack? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, welcome in. John's here. Wouldn't be a Tuesday without the best FM manager going live. I'm not sure who he's talking about. No idea. How are we doing? I just didn't want to see the Edinburgh. I want to see a guy who acts like he doesn't have a clue's new trim. Did someone say... Bet he's working his magic again. Mad Hatter with the raid as well. Thank you very much for the raid. How was the stream, sir? Was it just a testing how the laptop was going, or was there actually a stream going on? I'm hoping if that was the case, you'd let me know and I could have showed showed my face. I'm assuming it was just a test. But how was that, Mad Hatter? Sebastian's here. Hello, mate. It's been a while. How are you? I'm doing fantastically, Sebastian. But most importantly, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you in. Happy Tuesday. Bongo's giving a shout out. It's Bongo, you absolute hero. How are we, sir? Happy Tuesday to you. Not long left of work, I assume. Nearly at the end. Bosh, first through the door. First raid, we'll give you that. First 7. Mad Hatter, how are we? And Bongo, how are the pair of you? Pleasure to hear from you both. Tip top Riv. There we go. Look. G&G's here. How are we, G&G? How is it going in Italy? What I saw, there was a very, very big result, the last one I saw. How's it going over there? Happy Tuesday to you, though, sir. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you, as always. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Urban Mammoth, and was it the last fantasy that Urban Mammoth won? Definitely Urban Mammoth was the winner of one of our fantasies. I'm not sure. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday, Urban. How are we doing? Jack says part-timer. That's not very nice, is it? Not very nice. I've scrolled. Oh, no, I've missed it. Here we go. Don't look any different. Oh, you kidding? Look at... Sharp. You cut yourself on that. Yeah, anyway, tried to do it. Didn't really work out for me, did it? I have seen... Moving on. Privet, fair enough. Wow, what a trim. What a handsome fella. Wow, I'll take the 13 quid later. I'm not paying 13 quid. Man, isn't my friend though, so unfollowed. Alexander, welcome in over on YouTube. How are we? I am happy. Time for a carvery. Oh, lovely stuff, Alexander. On a Tuesday. A Tuesday carvery is something I really could get behind. How are we, Alexander? Happy Tuesday to you. Streakers everywhere, I know. I don't know where to look. I'm covering my eyes. I'm trying to stay PG. Matt, we've got another streaker on the pitch. These stewards, I don't know if we've even hired any, let alone sacking them. 85 stream streak for Matt. Thank you very much for this company, Sarah. I appreciate that. Bob Dude's here. Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. And if you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. Top film. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. How are we, Bob Dude? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well also. It's a pleasure to have you. I've been thoroughly enjoying the streams. Where are we now? I know there was a loss with Lincoln, which meant you had to move on in your save. So where did you end up? Enlighten us, unless those cards are staying firmly next to the chest. Have that one, guys, apart from Bongo. Well, I don't know what happened, Jack, there. Yes, I was John. John Plays FM is still John, but a new John. Matt, how are we? Who is it for Birmingham this weekend? How are we, Matt? Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, first stream, Palace News. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's the start of many to come. Bongo says, be prepared for another streaker incoming. I tell you what, is anyone keeping their clothes on today? No one said they were naked. I don't know why I imagine that in my head. Rocket Dan, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Evening all, just finished listening to a certain podcast. Good stuff. Rocket Dan. You're going to make me blush. Everyone, I was on a podcast. It went very well. I enjoyed it. Well, I hope you would tell me it went well. It felt like it went well. I had a great time speaking to D-Boy and Rich. Fantastic time. It was a pleasure to be invited. But first, well, not actually first ever podcast. First in a long, long time. I've only ever done 2 podcasts in my life. That one, and I did one with our local hero Bongo many a year ago. All right, mate, he says, John, first, Mr. Scotsman's first through the door. The first Scotsman through the door. We can give you that. How are we, sir? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Jack said 6-6. One more and you're the devil. How are we, Puffy? Happy Tuesday to you. It's a pleasure to have you in. We got Bongo wiggling. We got me doing a stupid, far too young meme there as well. What game? Oh, that one. Cambridge, 100%. Wait, what did you write? Yeah, who do you want to win? Who do you want to win, Jack? Prevent Frenzies. Nick the Bird quiz. There you go. If Bedders comes, tell him I said hi. Okay, I'll pass on the message. Wait, Lazy Ben is here. 85 is mental. I need to get live. We play Preston tomorrow. Bristol City at home Saturday. Oh, okay. Double game week. What are we thinking for the results, Matt? Are we optimistic? Might need a new mic, Palace. That was horror. I think the thing for me, I think the volume levels were potentially a bit of an issue. I couldn't really hear, but Brevet says probably give the podcast a miss. Fair enough, Brevet. If you're not that way inclined, don't you worry about it. Matt said it was just a quick 10-minute test. Jack and Bongo joined to help me know if mic and stuff was working well. Just need to sort out the scenes, etc. I think. And I'll test again another day with some gameplay. Well, give me a shout, please, Mad Hatter, and I'll jump in and give you my 2 pennies worth as well. But yeah, I'm glad you're getting going, Mad Hatter. I've been thoroughly looking forward to this. Bob Du says Stoke and already lost a game, so 3 more losses and be out. Another job. I am well. Things not going well, but we move anyway. Got footy tonight. Brighton A versus Brighton B, aka Brighton Chelsea. There you go. What do we think for the result, Bob Du? What do we think? John said Bob Du trying to win the league against me. I signed a free Welsh striker. 17 finishing. Bob Dude's done. 17 finishing is something I need here in Edinburgh. Where can I watch this Bongo podcast? I believe it's still on Bongo's Not the cricket umpire page, but the bongo one, isn't it? I believe so. I looked at it not too long ago. James says, I am, well, absolutely worrying it for Sunday, but before that, I need to actually get work done. Well, I hope that goes smoothly, James. It's a pleasure to have you in, of course. Yeah, I want Cambridge to win. I'm with you, Jack. I'd rather us secure playoffs at this point because I'm worried about it. Puffy says, I'm all good, thanks. I just finished up work, then off swimming. Fantastic Tuesday evening. I hope work goes smoothly and you get it done quickly. Matt says we should get 4 to 6 points this week. That would be a successful week. Minimum as well. Wow. Root, how are we? We've been rooted, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing, Root? It's a pleasure to have you in. I hope you're doing well, sir. How are we doing? Bongo says, also watching back myself and my mic sounds horrendous. Really? Okay. Jack says, Bongo, did anyone come in yesterday with another 3D model after the Drinnen? But I'm staying while I go though. Where is it you going? I missed that. Sorry, Palace News. But thank you very much for lurking. I appreciate it. Bridget says, surely even Leeds don't bottle from here. You're safe, surely. Jack says, can't be bothered for playoffs again. Yeah, we'll struggle. We always struggle in playoffs. Bob Do says, 2-1 Brighton, need to back the boys. Always back your team. Hoping Welbeck can do something as he's been very quiet as of late. Fingers crossed for you, Bob Do. Fingers crossed for you. Did I see the Drinnen team of the season? I did indeed. It looks very, very good, but still has no interest in getting me back on FC. Root says, just finished work, then home. More Molden and Tiptree and Enzo Thierry, the fantastic name. Root, that sounds thoroughly enjoyable. I hope you get home. Oh, we finished work. I hope you get home quickly and you can get onto that Football Manager. Love that, Root. Privet says, surely you guarantee playoffs? Absolutely not. I'm not convinced we get it. I don't think we'll get any more points this season, Privet. I'm really worried for it. Root's just beat PSG. Wow, Molden and Tiptree. I wish I need a leaf out of a page out of your book, a leaf out of your book. I'm going with leaf. I need that in Edinburgh because we don't beat anyone at the moment. Jack says we lose Saturday and we're in a bad place. Bongo says me and Matt watching with 85 stream streaks. There you go. Matching, sorry, I thought you said watching. Bongo get a life? No. We don't criticise Bongo around here. Absolute hero. So I can't buy bird quizzes because it's already been redeemed, Palace News. It's already been redeemed. So let's get over to the other page. Transfer special tonight, does Mana. We've done all of our business. We are going to catch up. I'm going to show you how the summer's gone. We're going to have a look. And then our next continue is our first game of Season 9. This is the Guthrie testimonial stream. The man has gone. If anyone hasn't seen on X, on TikTok, YouTube, all of those places, we have Max Guthrie has left the club. We are going to keep an eye on him throughout the rest of his career, but he is gone. So let's jump over to the game screen. Let's get some Football Manager on the go. Still me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, the only thing that's going to be good this season is Oxford going down. Yes, it's looking likely. So, let's have a look how things have gone. First things first. I mean, we have just mentioned it, but this happened. Max Guthrie has left the club. He has left the club after 8 glorious years, scoring, 34, 40, 43 goals for the club. We did release him at the end of his contract. His time at the club has run its course. He wasn't playing anymore. We couldn't really get him going. So who's he? Cove Rangers are looking at him. We're going to keep an eye on him for the rest of his career. Palace News, we released him. Brivet says, what's for dinner? And if that's it's that bean stew, don't even say it. All right, I'll go quiet. No, it's salmon tonight. Salmon. So the other thing that I eat every week. Jack says, if they release him IRL, it'll be hilarious. Hunter's chicken for Jack. Lovely. What is everyone having for dinner on this fine Tuesday Eve? It's been another lovely day. So, he's gone. Pre-season, we'll have a look at that and then we'll go over the transfers. I'm having flavoured chicken with pasta. Lovely. So, pre-season's gone very, very well with the new signings and new system. Pork steaks for Mr. Scotsman. Love to hear it. Bob Do says, thought it was IRL for a second when you said on X and everything. Oh, really, Bob Do? No. We just take it incredibly seriously. It was me. I don't have enough money to sign Deveni. Palace News. And salad for Rivet. Lovely. Lazy Ben, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are you, sir? And that man will be no more if I have anything to do with it. How are we, Ben? I hope you're doing very, very well. Why is the command not... sorry, I'm hearing it. Let me do this quick. It will do. That's the one thing I forgot to do when setting up. I just need to reset the source each time. There you go. It will be working now. It did for me. It just doesn't play it through. It will do now. I'm having a Mackey's after match. Go on, Palace News, love that. Did I cry? I shed a tear when Guthrie left, yes. Urban Mammoth's having a ribeye steak with asparagus and a bit of butter for me. That is a fantastic Tuesday night. I'm thoroughly jealous of that. Hello, Matteo. There we go. Come on, Grimsby. Oh, I don't know, Slowy. I'm not sure if I can back it. Happy Tuesday, Slowy. How are we? How are you doing? Nervous for tonight? How are we doing? So, yeah, we absolutely flew through these. Don't care, we're getting autos. Oh, I don't know about that. We did very, very well in our friendlies. We played, I believe, Chesterfield are League One. So we beat a League One side 5-0. 2-1 against Raal from Belgium. And then it was 2 championship sides. We beat Lincoln, have that bongo. And we drew 1-1 with Burnley. Bob Dude says, I have a console version of FM now, and as John said, we are doing an online save today in the National League. He's Hartlepool and I'm Scunthorpe. We've played 1 game in the league and both won. Wages and transfer budget is non-existent. Been fun. Love to hear it, Bob Dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Privet says, you're only 3 points off third. Why are you stressing? Because I don't think we win again this season, Privet. Batter them Saturday, batter Chesterfield. Imagine we still managed to get autos. To be fair, no one wants to go up in League 2 at the moment. Bongo says, I do think Bedders and Mad Hatter have convinced me to get that Windrose game. I had DMs from both of them, Bongo, and I think I'm going to be joining you from time to time. I unfortunately won't be able to stream it as I can't add an extra day, but I will be jumping in. So, that's how pre-season went. If we have a look at our transfer history, what do you mean? We didn't coerce anyone. I was actually likened to Steve the Pirate. If we get autos, I'll run around my neighbourhood naked. Okay, that sounds like a crime, but okay. How dare you? Up the imps. There we go. So what did we get done at the end of last season? Did we get anything over the line? I think we did. So, Calvin Ramsey left to Motherwell. She's not bad, thank you. He left, and that was the only thing at the end of the season. But we did get a few new signings in at the end of the season. So, first through the door, Football, welcome in. Thank you very much for that follow whilst I wasn't live, by the way. I did see that, and I very much appreciate it. How are we? Happy Tuesday. What's Windrose? It's like a pirate game with it. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I'm thinking Sea of Thieves, but with Mad Hatter in my ear. No one wants to see that. If you've seen that Lampard interview, you'll get that. I don't. That's gone over my head. So, first person through the door was new right back, Daniil Denisov. No, it wasn't. He plays for Millwall. What? Ignore this. I was going to say, I don't actually remember these names. These were all on trial. I was going to say, I don't remember who this bloke is. No, these were all trials. So we had Denisov, Boudry, Abdallah, Veloso, Sousa, and Tyrese Hall all on trials. We didn't sign any of them. Not a fan. So, first through the door was Tobias, a Brazilian fullback. We brought him in for big money, by the way. Money for us. So, Scubs, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in, sir. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I hope your week has started fantastically. You'll be on the fruit shoot, young man. There you go. Won the comp at my golf club Sunday, and my prize was a pair of Skechers. Go on, Slowy. Look, getting into your 30s in style. Any chance this bird quiz today? Right, okay, we'll put the catch-up on hold. Edinburgh's Cafu. There you go, G&G. There you go. Not wrong with Skechers. Not at all. So, bird quiz coming onto the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Slowy's going to have a pair of Crocs in no time. Flackin, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. James, it's not a peacock. It's not a bombardier. Not a swan, not a heron, not a crane, not a heron, not a swan, not a penguin, not a crane. I'm doing a Spennymoor career. Go on, football. How's it going? Have you just started it, or how's it going? Jackson's basically Lampard was talking about his wife and was having a laugh and suddenly turned serious and goes, nah, but I love her. I did see that, actually, is when he won Manager of the Year, wasn't it? It's not a velociraptor, no. Clever girl. I hope you get the reference. Ostrich, no. Big white bird, a Crameron. That's a Pokemon if I've ever heard it. It's not a bald eagle. It's not Manchester. Not a condor. Mad Hatter says, I've decided I won't partake in any more bird quiz because I'm tired of being called a bird nerd. Mad Hatter, I literally take these photos and upload them, so I wouldn't worry about it. Fancy long-beaked seagull. Getting closer. Desmano is the closest we've had. You are missing one word because there are 3 variants. But Desmano, you are correct. But there is a word before it. We've got a career path quiz from Scubs as well. Go on, no chance we get it. It's not a white egret, no.
To be no more.
It's not a squirrel, definitely not. Everything I've ever guessed is a Pokemon you pleb. Was it really? Okay, I didn't see the other stuff. What was I probably said it. Oh, Bombardier. Yeah, I said Bombardier. Naming it's not a great egret. We've had great egret. It is. It's not a shark, Desmano, but you are correct. That is a little egret. That one. It's a little egret. And how you can tell, if I'm going to show myself as a bird nerd, is that little ponytail it's got going on. Plus, they're typically smaller, hence little. But that little ponytail going on in the back is how you can tell a little egret. There you go. So that was your bird quiz. We got that. Don't look very little to me. That's because I zoomed in. You've seen my lens. It gets bigger when I get excited. Thought that was a leaf. No. Look, that's little ponytail going on there. What's a normal egret look like? Let me show you. Where was the? It's not gonna show for size because I was a lot closer to it. But that's a great egret. That's a great egret. What's a normal egret? But not that. Full of them. Got to get the angles right. There you go. Kai says, we've just ordered Chinese takeaway for dinner. Now I finished work. Kai, devil's in the detail. What was the order? But I'm incredibly jealous. But that's a great egret there. It doesn't have the ponytail and it's much bigger. I was just further away from this one, so it doesn't look much different. But there you go. Right, we've got a career path quiz from Scubs as well. Scubs, are you present for me to do this? We need to steal the points from Brivet there, by the way, for the chicken balls and chips. There you go. Football says, just about to start it. Do you have any transfer suggestions? Ooh, not for Spenny more. I'm not sure. Max Guthrie, if you can get him in. I just don't know if you have the leagues loaded. Get some birds. Well, no. Love a Chinese. 100%. What are you having with the salmon? Peas? There were peas on the plate. Yeah, there was mixed greens and some rice. We're surprised. Were you surprised to see Drennan win Player of the Season? No, not really. He's been fantastic. Has to be Drennan. What league? Drennan thinks, well, what's mods? What happened? What happened? Why are we calling the mods out? I don't know what happened. Right. Yeah, Scubs is here. So, let's get the career path quiz on the screen. So, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I've done that the wrong way, and I don't know why I've counted it on my hand. Anyway, there is your quiz. So, it is West Ham, Swansea, Sheffield United, Swansea. Don't know who that is, to be honest. 2 Welsh teams at the end. 2 Welsh teams at the end. No, not Bartley. No clue. Done nothing. Bartley was Leeds. No. There's John. What made you choose Edinburgh in the first place? I picked Edinburgh because I wanted a tough save. They had a 15-point deduction and were the bottom division, but I also like the story, Bob, dude, of building up the capital and also, then trying to become the best team in Scotland. That was the plan anyway. So who have we had? We've had Pele. It's not Pele, no. Rangers 2, I think. Bartley also had Birmingham. Desmano is correct. It is Leon Britton. It is Leon Britton. We've had a correct answer. That is Leon Britton. So we need to steal the points from Scubs on that one. It was, in fact, Leon Britton. Luke, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing fantastically well. I thoroughly enjoyed the streams over the weekend and the start of my week. How are we doing? But no, it wasn't Fotheringham. He played for Swindon. And he also went to, I want to say Turkey, didn't he, after West Ham? Not Lee Trundle, no. It was Leon Britton. No, he was West Ham. Tell you what, I can't be bothered. Exams, fair enough. He also had Rangers. Go on, Matt, who's this? Out of stock. So it's once every 50 minutes we do now. It refreshes. It's so we don't just do them all straight away. Once an hour, we can get them done. Best team in Scotland. Well, you failed there. Yeah, so far. We're getting there. I had no idea Britain played anywhere other than Swansea. Fair enough. Mr. Scotsman said played for Rangers as well, Fotheringham. He did indeed. Yeah, he did indeed. So, let's get back to the catch-up. Sorry, Kai, I did see that, but then the guesses were flying in. Thank you very much for seeing it, because I needed to start salivating more. Sweet and sour chicken, Hong Kong style. Good start. Sweet and sour pork balls, chicken in honey and chili sauce, chips, rice and spring rolls. This is for the 4 of us. That is a very, very good order, Kai. A fantastic Tuesday evening dinner. I'm thoroughly jealous and I hope you enjoy it. Wes was the worst goalkeeper ever. I really, really liked Fotheringham at Swindon. He was very good for us. Flacken says, struggling to score goals on my save. I've played 10 matches. My strikers have scored 1 goal, and that was a penalty. Flacken, I've been struggling for... I have the odd season where someone just goes crazy with goals. Apart from that, I've been struggling to find anyone prolific. League One, we're not talking about Czech. We're not talking about Czech, if you get that reference. Ball knowledge. All good. Love that. Football says, think Svenny is too hard, so might do like a Bolton or a Coventry. Okay. Scub says, yeah, but Swindon's a Farmers League. Brilliant. Okay. So, we've got Tobias in. Joining us from Derby for £4 million. We spent some money this window, ladies and gentlemen. £4 million on £20,000 a week. has joined us to play at fullback. It's going to be a very, very good option there. We then had Brendan Crosby. So we looked at him throughout the save, but we've got him to join on a free. Not really going to feature much at the moment. 23 years of age. We're trying to get him out on loan, but he doesn't want to leave at the moment. But it was on a free from Hibs. So I'm just quite happy as an option. 6'3" young man. And we will, hopefully get him loaned out and playing some football. We then have a big man joining us at the back. So, for a fee of 2.6 million from Middlesbrough, we have Anatoly Tushkov. Fantastic name, fantastic set of facial hair, matched with the high top going on. 6'2", and these physicals are terrifying from the man. He can lead, he makes good decisions, can't pass football, but what a beast of a man he is. He's going to be fantastic at centre-back, he's going to be starting. So, that is where we spent some money there. If we move forward, we get on to the next one. So, Sil Swinkles left us to Parma at the end of his season. We've also loaned out Charlie Hardy, the young keeper, again to Reading. And we have brought in some new faces as well. So, Mayron Christians looks like he is going to be a fantastic player. So, we do have some players to rename, by the way. Anyone waiting for these new gens? We've got a few now. But joining us for a fee of £4.8 million from Fortuna Sittard, it was indeed. Looks like he's going to be a fantastic option in defensive midfield. Can also play in central midfield. 6'5", the young Dutchman. He is going to cause some problems, that's for sure. He is a very, very good option there, and I'm excited to get him in the team. We then have Hugo Dockel. He is another a centre-back as well. Probably going to be our two new centre-backs, is Dockel and the other bloke, can't remember his name now. 6'1". He looks like he can do a job back there as well. He's relatively quick, does all of the good stuff. Tushkov, thank you very much, Desmano. Someone's been paying attention. But that was for £58,000 from Teplice. It was then back-to-back free transfers. So we had the big man, the big striker, because we've been missing one. Dackers is he's reclined as a player. Declined. Got worse. I'll go with that. As a footballer. So we needed another big man. So we've got Roko Simic coming in on a free from Hajduk. 6'3". The man looks like a mountain. We are going to get him on when we need a goal. £26,000 a week, by the way. We are spending money, and this is for a backup striker, by the way. So he's going to score some goals with his head. And then finally, on a free transfer from Fulham, £35,000 a week, might I add. Mohamed Ali Cho. I think what I will say is, if you haven't already got your fantasy picks in, it should be pinned at the top of the chat. This could be an option to get you some points today. He's going to be featuring heavily, and he looks like a good option to do so. So that's our new signings. I also need to do my picks, but let me catch up with chat first. Best crash out ever? What, from DeCanio? And we're not talking about Czech. We're talking about Wiz. Sorry, just I sent a message. What did you say to the last one? What, to your Coventry or Bolton? I think that sounds like a good idea, football. Spennymoor would be very, very hard. I would probably say go with Bolton. I think there's more of a rebuild situation around Bolton. You've been filling the books offline? I have not. We just don't spend money, do we? We've had money from our owners, but I try to keep it cheap. But this time, we've spent some money now. I wanna have a good season this year. Just train his head in. Mad out. We're gonna do that for all of it. We'll be class under the new gaffer. Brilliant. Tushkov, John plays FM says 4 million. Someone has been sleeping with an oil prince. Hey, we had our Qatari owner take over, and this is the first season we've really spent some of that cash. Rocco is class. Love it. No betters yet. He'll be here. Don't you worry. Missing him. Is that it? I've never spent this much money. Outrageous. No, you've never spent that little a transfer fee, I think, John. Fantasy team is locked and loaded. Love it, Mr. Scotsman. Guthrie's only 5'7". If was taller, I could get him in. Although he'd make a good second striker. Yeah, 100%. Guthrie is good at that level. Actually, where are you? Torquay. What is that? National League? I'm not sure how it transfers League 2 to England, to be honest. Flight Simulator, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Hi there, mate. I can't believe Leicester City's going down. It's crazy, isn't it? And I saw they were very sort of tone deaf in tweeting that they were having a friendly, weren't they, to mark 10 years since winning the league the day before they potentially go down. It's bizarre. Enterprise Self. Okay, so I'm not sure. Jack, we'll get onto that right now. So, let me show you. So we still have the new system going on. Let me just show you it in possession. This is probably what our first choice team is going to look like to start. There is going to be a lot of rotation going on. We've got lots of options now, but this is probably where we're going to start. So it's going to probably be Virginia in goal, back four looking like Tobias, Tushkov, Dockel and Little Jack. Christians and Palmer in defensive midfield, Tekshira in that centre mid place. We got Lawson and Cho on the wings, and then Babbage is going to be our starting striker this season. I'm giving him another go. I don't care. Babbage, he struggled last year, but I trust the man. So that's how it looks out of possession. We've tweaked it a little bit, by the way. So we're not going with a double deep line playmaker anymore. We do have a defensive midfielder because I think we need a little bit more solidity there. And then out of possession, what we've changed is we've now got these two as wide centre midfielders because I noticed every goal I was conceding was coming from the flanks. And I think it's probably because we got rid of those wide men tracking back. So I've got them now covering out wide. So that's what that's going to look like. Right, good sir, going to head off. Hopefully jump in later. I'm glad work is over, Bongo. Get home safe. Where is Feathers? He'll be featuring heavily. Don't worry, Brivet. We are going to be moving. We've got Slowy's addition to the playlist in our ears right now. But yeah, this is just how it's going to start. We're going to be moving it around. Don't you worry. Feathers will still be heavily involved. Banking on Rocco claiming a place. He could play himself into it, that's for sure. Do I stick with Babbage? I think so. Bedders, here he is. We've been missing you. It's been literally just been mentioned that you were missed. How are we, Bedders? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I hope you bought a bandana and an eye patch ready for the streams. Give Babbage time. I'm hoping to, Scubs. I'm hoping to. Mr. Scotsman says, can I make changes before kickoff? I don't think so. I think once you've locked it, you've gone. Shocking, get him in. We will do. Scubs wants to add a song. As long as it's acceptable, we'll get it in there, Scubs. Done my teams. Probs bad. Oppose means you don't want it, right? Oppose. So if you oppose something, you're on the opposite side of it. So last season, I opposed winning games. I've got to go, lads. Football calls. John, I hope you enjoy it, good sir. Sorry, I was locked in playing some Crimson Desert bed. It's no need to apologise whatsoever. I hope you're having a thoroughly good time. Happy Tuesday to you. I was sure Shea would start. Done me here. Shea will be playing, don't you worry. Scubs, I've went to radio edit to assure it's PG. Could you just type the name, Scubs? Is it alright just to type the name? Just because if I click links, I'm worried that everything crashes and burns. Come back with a brand new team. Well, that's it. Exactly. That's what the summer has done. Now, if you want to see other new things, if this doesn't work, this is our inverted 4-3-3. We've got backup. Fontaine's DC, boys in the better land. Radio edit. We'll have a look because the thing is, I've got songs with curse words. I know. Cover your ears. In the playlist, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'll get the song in. Don't worry. Only a few days till Wembley, Briv. I want my points refunded. No more Feathers. No, he's here. Don't you worry. He's here. But, I mean, if you look, Sideline Steve, Feathers, Victory, Nico Loss, all on the bench here. All on the bench. So it's not just you. He's not going anywhere. I don't think Original is swearing, to be fair, but maybe a long intro. I see. Wait, what did I miss? Why is Sideline Steve on the bench? The summer's happened, Bedders. The summer's happened. We're about to start the new season. But we also have this, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to play. Obviously, the team is completely not what it would look like. But this one's the same in and out of possession. This one's in and out of possession. But this is what I'm hoping to, which I'd ask before I pick my squad. I think a lot of people have done the same. I've just captained Steve. Steve will be featured, everyone. Don't worry. Like I said, this is just a guideline. Believe me, that is not the team that's going to start every game. I don't know what the first team is at the moment, but I'm just showing you. That's where we are at the moment. So we also have this because I like the idea of two up front. We've got three good centre-backs now. I mean, Little Jack would be one of them, but this isn't the team. So we'd have a good back three there. These would do the tracking. If you have a look, I just love how this looks. If we look out of possession, look how solid that looks, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. All over the pitch there. And then when we go in possession, look at the options knocking about. I think this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. But we're not starting with that. We're sticking with the original one first. Everyone's streaming. I haven't even picked my team yet. I need to pick my team. Let me get that done. So I'm going to say, solid, that's a fleet of buses. There you go. Love it. I'm going to say, I reckon we're going to get some points from Tobias. I'm going to go Tobias. My midfielder, I think, for points is going to be, I'm going to say Lawson again. Up front, I'm going to say, I'm going to go I'm going to go Simic, and I'm captain. I'm trusting the man, ladies and gentlemen. I am trusting the man. He gave me no reason to last season, but I'm captaining Babbage. I'm going Babbage. There we go. Let's see the teams. Get your teams in. A1 Ward Roulette. There you go. You've got the Ginger Pep going on. Oh, we got loads of teams in so far. You'll have to see it. !Fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. It's Josh Roulette, no longer Pep Roulette. There you go. Boo. Oh, look, we're hating. Everyone's hating it. I was way too premature on my team. Who we got? Nicolas, Anton Palmer, Alfie Babbage, and Captain Sideline Steve. Babbage starts, Palmer starts, Nicolas, it will feature, but not as much. And then Captain of Sideline Steve, he's going to be playing, don't you worry. Still haven't had my travel ticket through the post. Yeah, they'll come later, won't they, Brevit? Is it this weekend? When we're kicking off? It's nearly the morning. There we go, Mr. Scotsman. How do I get involved? !Fantasy, Bob, dude. You just follow the link and put the code in. Sunday, I bet you're getting excited, aren't you, Brevit? I'm excited for you, so I really am. I will be in the Son of Benidorm, but make sure to put some messages in. We need to sack these stewards, by the way, don't we? We need to sack these stewards. We've got another streak on the pitch. There's been about 50 of them tonight. 60 stream streak from Bedders. Thank you very much for the company, sir. I really, really appreciate it. As long as it comes before Sunday, it's fine. Exactly that. Exactly that. I'll be going against my roots and cheering against Chelsea. And Briv comes first. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into this game that we're about to play now, can you not email them about it, Briv, if it gets soon? Yeah, probably. I'd assume so. Either that, or to be fair, Brivit, is it definitely coming in the post? Because the only thing I've had before, I think I've had when I've been with the club travel before, I've had it. They give you it when you turn up at the coach, because obviously it's with the club. I've had that before. Madat says Eddie have rejected my bid to loan Guthrie. He's probably first team football. That's why. Of course, he's not going to be a free agent on there, is he? Sorry. Before I forget as well, let me add your song, Scubs, because I will forget what it is. Fontaine's DC. Fontaine's. I've seen them live, actually. I saw them at Glastonbury. Fontaine's. Which one was it? Boys in the Better Land. Where is said song? Boys in the Better Land. Here we go. Let's add that one on. Wait, did you say you had one that was it? Because that's 5 minutes. I'm going to assume that that's the long intro version. Is there one without? Is there? Boys in the Better One. Radio. We're just going to go with the normal one. We'll go with the normal one. Why not? Let's move that over to add to playlist stream. Get that out of there. And as always, when someone adds a song to the playlist, we play it right now. We play it right now. There we go. We're in, we're off, we're underway. Right, okay, what have I missed? What have I missed? I've got my Wembley ticket digitally. Okay. I'm dying to see them. Wish I went radio edit. That's fine. I've just gone with that. I've gone with the full one. Don't you worry, Scubs. We're going all in. Probs will be starting. As you aren't the manager. There you go. You better smash Falkirk here. Depressing place. Tune. Viva, welcome in. Oh my God, it's that cute boy from FMT. Oh, stop it. Although D-Boy's not here. Or Rich. I was the third cutest on that podcast. Viva, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. It is a tune. When's the charity walk, by the way? Not this Saturday, next a week. Exclamation mark charity if anyone does fancy donating to a brilliant cause. But that goes next week. What I want to remind everyone before we get into this. So, I'm going to call you out here. You get named and shamed. Mr. Bedders, you have an emote to make. There's no rush on this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I just want everyone to know what they're worth. I want them to got what they rightfully deserve.
I want this man.
So, Bedders has a... Is it 4 players? Sorry, yeah, Bob do. So you need to pick a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker, and then a different player to one of those 3 as a captain. So, Bedders, we need an emote from you. Brivit, we need a command from you. We need a command from Bongo. We need a command from G&G. We need a command from Kermit. We need a command from James. We need a command from Scubs. We need a command from Adam. Mr. Murphy has an emote and a command. Real Life Luke has a command. And then Viva, you have an emote and a command to enter into the chat. So if you can have a think, ladies and gentlemen, it's no rush. I just don't want anyone not having it. Sorry, chat, to delay things. Bob, dude, don't you worry at all. I will just start. I can start the game and you can do it throughout. It's not something we're not delaying anything. Don't you worry. What's going to happen with the stream then? So there won't be a stream on the Saturday. It'll be 3 streams next week. 3 streams next week. I know. Awful. Right, so we need to get into this game, though. We need to get into this game. Oh, sorry, before we do, I know, I keep delaying it. How did you get these? Get these what? Sorry, Mr. Scotsman. Get these what? You actually are becoming a joke. I'm sorry, Jack, I'm sorry. It's just the summer, things get busy. Bob Dude says, be cheating the way through. Imagine a player bags a hattie and I go, oh, I'll captain him. So, Bob Dude, I do usually lock it during the games for exactly that. But if you were still picking your team, I wouldn't kick you out. So, the only thing, we didn't even look at was how last season finished, of course. So, you all saw the Cup heartbreak, the Europa League. We ended up finishing absolutely dreadfully. So, we finished in 5th place. We were 5 points off of 4th in the end, 3 points ahead of St. Mirren. But we didn't actually win a single game in the championship split. We drew 2 and lost 5. It was a torrid end to the season. It did not go well at all. We did get 5th place after, what was a horrible end to the season. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, what that meant though, due to Celtic winning the Scottish Cup, a European place did move down. So we did get Conference League football. So we do still have Europe. The board really weren't very happy with us. They wanted us to get Europa League. They didn't say they were going to sack me. They are still happy with me at the moment. But we have FC Van. We have the Armenian outfit in a game after Falkirk. So hopefully we get a little bit further in the Conference League. But if we have a look at how the board think of us at the moment, the board are pleased with the job at the moment, and the supporters are pleased as well. They're very, very happy. I mean, really, it turns out it was just me and you guys that were happy with Guthrie, because the supporters are very pleased with the departure of Max Guthrie. The board didn't say much about that, but they're happy with the people we've brought in. We've had some good recruitment. Emotes and commands, Mr. Scotsman. So that was all through the subathon. That was through people very generously supporting where they did. There were certain things to earn emotes and commands. So that's what it was. What else can I do on my Sunday? Well, I don't stream on a Sunday, Jack. You can watch Bedders, is what you can. Forcing me to watch Swindon. Surprised you didn't get relegated. Surprised you're still in a job, Desmano. I was. Might win the conference. That's what I'm thinking, Ben's quietly confident. You better win this. These jobbers couldn't win a raffle. Scubs, I want you to be no more. Mr. Scotsman's named a new gen. Love it. Not a fan of the van there, Jack. James says you could do something with a favourable draw in that. Not a realistic target. Win a few games and maybe. There you go. Yeah, meant Saturday. I knew. I was being facetious there, Jack. So, we've got a game now to play. We are going to go with this outfit. We're going to go with this team. Bob Dude, have you got your team in? Let me refresh and see. Had my name waiting for ages. Who are we going with? I think Bob Dude is here looking at it. Have we got Bob Dude? We do indeed. We've got quite a few in today. Everyone's in. So, who would we like? So, we have Tushkov. We have Dockel. We have Christians. Very, very good. 6'5". He's going to play a lot. Cho's real, isn't he? Yes, Cho is real. And then if we venture down to the bench, we have. Well, I mean, we've got Crosby, but he's not going to be featured too heavily. I'd go with one of the lads that are starting at the moment. Who are we going with, Mr. Scotsman? Who would you like to rename, and what's the name? Christians. We're going with Mayron Christians. And what would we like the man to be called, Mr. Scotsman? Remember, keep it PG. Nothing naughty here. Nothing naughty here. What are we going with? Too many losses in career path for me to rename. That's it. Scotty Scott McTominay. Scotty Scott McTominay. We're not going with that, Jack. Right, okay, where am I? Misk, set nickname. Scotty Scott McTominay. I hope he plays like the man. There we go. Scotty Scott McTominay. That's my uncle's name. Unfortunate. Right, okay. So, let's get into... If it is, I do apologise to Uncle Jack, but I'm assuming it was a joke. I think I want a new gen striker to call Big Dunk. Well, we'll hold fire on that when we get one. He better score worldies now. Let's hope. Wait, was that another new gen? Do you have any more? Mad at we do. So we've got 2 centre-backs that'll be starting. Why is that not changed? Why is that? Oh, there we go. We got it. Yeah, so we got 2 starting centre-backs and... Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, we've got a centre-back that's going to go out on loan. So if you want one of the centre-backs, you can have either Tushkov, Anatoly Tushkov, the 6'2" animal of a man, or the more versatile Hugo Dockel. Would you like either of those, Mad Hatter? Either of those? No, it's a joke. I assumed, Jack. I've been waiting for 2. You can have both the centre-backs if you like. You can have both the centre-backs if you like. The big fella. You want Tushkov? Okay. What I am going to do quickly, whilst he is here, we are going to put him on some individual training, and we are going to go on aerial. We're going to do that, and then also we're going to do the same for Scott McTominay. What's his head in? 7 as well. 6'5". Yeah, that needs to change. Individual training, attributes, aerial. There we go. Right, we got a new gem from Mad Hatter. What are we going with? If it was I'd never take him serious. There you go. No, Jack, I replied to the wrong message. He has Big Dunk Son. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't mind that at all. We'll get that in there. Points well spent. It was indeed. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. There we go. Okay, have I spelled that all correctly? I think so. There we are. Let me just click back so we can see the actual name there. There we go. Look, they're not even fitting on the screen. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we're going to line up for this first game in Season 9. I'm praying it goes well. I really need it to. Just want Josh saying Bubba Ganoush a lot on stream. And you haven't wrangled me into saying anything naughty there, is it? That's just a silly word, I hope. It's not one that jumped to my mind as I've been swindled. Question, if a player gets nicknamed, does their name change on the fantasy thing? It will do eventually, not today. Not today, so I will just still give the points to their original name. But it all works off of me uploading the team, so it won't happen. Lose your PG streak now, idiot. Fair enough. It's not a naughty word. Thank you, Mad Hatter. I know that there's respect coming from Mad Hatter. I appreciate it. 6 p.m. kickoff delayed here. What's going on, Mr. Scotsman? Right, let's get into this. So... Falkirk, sorry, very quickly. I know I always delay. I'm only going to apologize. It's a different spelling of Bubba Ganoush. It's a type of dip. I see, okay. We are expected to finish 4th again. Ole, I believe. Look, this is the thing. This is the problem. Is how am I meant to compete? Look at the Media Dream 11. Only Old Firm. Only Old Firm. What are they saying our best team is? They're saying it's a 4-3-3. With Sasquatch, Dockel, Little Jack and Kenta. So they would go with that rather than Tobias. Texera, Lawson, Feathers, McGraw, Bavic, Lacey. They don't know what they're on about here, really, because Bavic actually can't play on the left. He literally cannot play there. Hot prospect, Stephen Hamilton, key players, Texera, they're saying. Sasquatch is in there, yeah, Sasquatch is in there. He meant your game. Oh, my game, right, okay. Be here for a bit, then go to Amex Ad, but wanted to support while I can. Bob Dude, I appreciate it as always. Absolute hero is Bob Dude. Could we get some shout outs going, if that's okay, for the usual suspects, everyone in here that streams and supports all the time? Can we get that going? Luke says, where are we up to in the save, my mate? I was just making some tea when you were replying before. Appreciate your kind words about the stream and congratulations again for the pod. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, I was on a podcast. It was out today. The FMT Therapy Pod. If you are interested in podcasts, I would appreciate you jumping over there and giving it a listen. They're a lovely duo there. It's a wider team than just the two on today's episode, but I had a thoroughly good time. Scubs isn't in the Discord, Mad. Scubs isn't in the Discord. Scubs doesn't do Discord. But look, so we are starting season 9 here. We finished 5th in the league, the lowest we finished in the Premiership in our 3rd season. We did fortunately qualify for the Conference League due to Celtic winning the Scottish Cup, but we are kicking off season 9 right now, and we're going to hope that the new system works. But we have a shout out going for Real Life Luke FM, streams every Sunday and Monday, and actually brings some knowledge to this whole Football Manager stuff due to being a real life qualified coach, but more importantly, just an all round brilliant guy. So make sure to give the man a follow. Scubs is too old for that, then what am I? But yes, we've had a couple of new gens named, Scotty Scott McTominay and Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush. There we go. So, where's my besto? Who was that, Scubs? Who was that? Right, let's get into this game. Let's get into it. There we go. We are just going to just pause entries to the fantasy. We are just going to pause entries as we are going into the game, and I don't want anyone sneaking in there and getting all the points, but we need... no one, just a wee joke, Ryan, with you. That tickles me. You're going to enjoy that, and yeah, just Bobby Ganoush when we score. Right, do you know what? We're going brave this season. Against lower expected opposition, we're going positive against Falkirk here today. We're not messing about this season. This season, we win something. Anything, we're winning something this year, I'm telling you. This is the year, ladies and gentlemen.
To be no more.
There we go. Right. Okay. Come on, lads. Big points here. Tommy North still at Falkirk. Loves a goal against us. But we need to start the season well is what we need. This is a match we should be winning. Get out there and make sure you do. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to even say, let me get into the game very quickly. Just pause it there. Pause it there. We got a shout out going for Bongo as well. Streams every Monday and occasionally other times. But a variety of fun going on over there, but an all-round brilliant guy. So make sure to give Bongo a follow. You're becoming Arteta, I'll say it. Yeah, maybe. Delaying it again, shot. No, what I was just going to quickly say before we do get into it. Our stadium is being expanded again, this time by quite a few seats. Can't remember how many it was. But by quite a few. And we are... Sorry, I'm just going to turn the music up a little bit. What's the volume levels like? Is that okay for music? Just as background noise? But yeah, so we are playing at Easter Road this season. We're ground sharing with a biggest team this year. We are renting Easter Road. Is American Girls on the players? I don't know. You're way too loud. Yeah, that's good. If you mute it's fine. Brilliant. Thank you, Bedders. Thank you. Someone actually being kind. Right, let's get those on. And right, let's get into this game, ladies and gentlemen. We kick off Season 9 here. We've had a positive pre-season. We've had some excellent recruitment. And I'm hoping today... Not me, then. Fair enough. Fair enough. Joking. I'm not sure you were. Right, we're going to encourage. Come on. Early encouragement. I'm feeling positive about this season. I really am. We're going to win something. This season, the barren, trophyless career ends. We get something. Don't think you understand it? It's gone over my head. Most things do. Right, Lawson, take your time. Here we go. Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush gives the ball into Texira. That's going to take some getting used to saying that. So I'm going to have to warm up for the stream by saying his name 10 times and hope he doesn't turn up behind me. Cho's got some room here. Can he get a ball across? Cho's going to go himself. It's a good effort. We get a corner. Who added this to the playlist? This one's just one of mine. This one's one of mine. Never mind, it's what I do for work. Right, okay. Right, come on. We got a dangerous free kick here. Can we get a good ball across? Tobias looks like he's getting a good ball in. It was to Bubba Ganoush, but it couldn't happen. Tobias with some room. He tries when he hits the bar. Thought that. Scubs, why? Not a fan. I don't think you like my music taste, really, do you? Cho's got some room. Oh, it's just not going in at the moment. It's another corner. I practice answering the phone 20 times before I go. Right, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Big trouble.
Scubs doesn't like the music taste. Right, can we win this ball back, please? We've got a shout out going for Bob Dude. If you're not already, make sure to follow the man. He streams a variety of games, but has recently got addicted to Football Manager, but an all-round great guy. Very, very entertaining time over there. Give the man a follow. You won't regret it. Right, I don't really know. That was a terrible highlight there. We've started very, very positively. We just can't find the back of the net at the moment. I'm hoping that Scott McTominay can do one of those overhead kick things that Mr. Scotsman thinks is happening in the World Cup final. But can we please stick a ball in the back of the net in this first half? It would ease my nerves because it looks like Falkirk have woken up a little bit now. And they've started to work things out and get going themselves. This game's evened out. We started very, very positively. And now it's not really the case anymore. And here they come. It could be their first attack of the day. They are going to build up. Hopefully we win that header. No, Tommy North is going to come at us. Well done, Sasquatch. Here we go. Come on then. I like what I've seen from the defence at the moment. Cho with some room. Can he get a ball across to Bavage? I think he's just going to try and go himself again. He has done. It's another save from the keeper. He's having an absolute blinder here. He's on a 7.5 at the moment. We've had chances. We just can't get it in the back of the net. We can't get it in the back of the net, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like what I just saw from the team. We're not going to change anything yet, but we're going to need to. Is Cho Korean? No, I think he's French. Yeah, Mohamed Ali Cho is French. Thinks it's happening in every game of the tournament. There you go. Prime Buffon in goal for Falkirk. It really is, G&G. It really is, and it's frustrated me. Jack says, ever since that Justin Bieber pic popped up, he's been all over my TikTok FYP. Justin Bieber pic? I don't know what you mean. Bob Dew says, might see a certain animal in space as well. the home of the Cosmic Cat. Thanks for the shout out. Much love all the time. You're an absolute hero, Bob, dude. I appreciate it. Right. Can we put a ball in the back of the net, please? The Swindon alleged shirt. The Swindon alleged shirt. I don't know what you mean there, Jack. Come on then, let's wake up. Let's get a goal, please. You literally put it in the Discord. I'm confused. Yeah, it's gone over my head. I don't know what you mean. I don't know where we are. I'm too caught up in this game. We need a goal. Dave, how are we? Welcome in. I enjoyed the stream earlier, sir. How are we doing? How's life in Spain? But most importantly, how's Dave? Can we get under this one? Babbage with some room. Babbage has a go from distance. He finds the back of the net, finally. Alfie Babbage, the man we trusted to be our first choice striker this season after having a stinker last year, scores an absolute screamer to get us off the mark. First goal of the season. Alfie just brings this one back down with a great touch, picks out that corner. Newell turning from Buffon into Barthez. It's 1-0 to Edinburgh. You love to see it. Oh, sorry, the shirt you thought he was wearing was a town shirt. Sorry, I'm with you. The Bieber situation. Yeah, it wasn't. It was an Italian shirt I've worked out. Scub says, you always say things as if we know. We are only 12. Sorry, that was just offensive at this point. Josh Wardy Prowse, I love it, Dave. How are we, sir? I hope you're doing very well. Can we have a shout out for Dave, please? Alfie, there we go. Pick that one out. Bava boom. The shirt he was wearing, which you thought, yeah, I'm with you. I was conned into not picking him. I've captained him. Back-to-back wins over Ajax and Feyenoord. Big wins earlier for us, Dave, making it look easy. How are you, though, sir? I hope you're doing fantastically well. Yeah, it was very sad. Scubs, that was like Southern Ireland. Yeah, it was terrible is what it was, Scubs. You're being nice by giving it a country. You seen the Jonah video on it? I've not, Jack. I've not at all. I'm good. I'm doing fantastic, Dave. I'm doing fantastic. All the better for actually scoring a goal there. I thought we were going to struggle there, and they're just refusing not to play anymore. We got a kick-off highlight. I don't like this. Let's not throw it away straight away, please. Let's have this ball back. Oh, they're straight in from kick-off. And this is where lots of goals. Tobias, good tackle, but there's still room. I don't like where this is going. Oh, it's a foul. Hey, we'll end it there. We don't need to see the free kick. That'll do. No, we are going to see the free kick. Ball in. Little Jack. Oh, they have a... Oh, my God. He's just said, Babbage, you think you scored a good goal? Watch this. That is an absolute screamer. Very cringe, but I loved it, but very, very cringe. Burger King ordered Whoppers. Love that route. He's just smacked it first time. What an absolute screamer. Pick that one out, I guess. We're back to level. Oh, God. So frustrating. We've not seen a chance from them all day, and then they do that. They go and do that. A silly foul on the edge of the box. He's just hit an absolute worldie there. Sign him. We might have to, Luke. Get some shouts going. Don't you worry, Desmano. I shout very regularly. Right, we need some changes. Here. I think Cho's going to come off. He's been influential, but he's not really done what I was hoping. He's not done what I've been hoping today. Sideline Steve looks to have actually regressed as a footballer, unfortunately. But we are going to bring him on. Rocco on. I'm not making changes based off of fantasies. That's all I say. We've got a shout out going for Mad Hatter. Make sure to follow the man. The streams will be starting very soon. And I can tell you already, without even seeing one, that they're going to be a thoroughly good time. Are you still only doing the scouted players? Only scouted players you sign? Yes, I am, yeah. Babbage done the foul? He did. He did indeed. I'm thinking, so we get sideline Steve on. I think we will give Rocco. We will give Rocco, and we're going to change him to a target forward. We are going to whip those crosses rather than low. First time I've not unfollowed. I followed, love it. Alfie off. Alfie has come off. Dinner here, look. Alfie has come off. Followed that, you love to see it. I do love how you always make my messages hard work to read. Yes, because I have to stagger reading them because they're usually outrageous. Either it's going to be a good time or an unmitigated disaster. So that works for the hate watchers also. It's going to be a fantastic time. It is indeed. Real life Luke Evans says, Mad Hatter streams, what a wonderful world we live in. Exactly. We are going to... I'm going to move Teixeira back here. I'm going to take Palmer off for Feathers. think Feathers is going to be the man. And we need you all to make a difference. I have faith in you all. Get out there and make a difference. Come on. We deserve a winner here today. We've been very, very good. We just conceded an absolute wonder strike. I mean, that's the only reason we were ahead anyway, was a wonder strike of our own. But can we grab a goal to win this game, which I think we thoroughly deserve? We've not got long left here at all. I'm going to make some changes. We're going to make some changes. I'm here for either the car crash or the joy. I'm betting on the joy. I do. I bet heavily. FM26 is the year of the streamers. It is indeed. It is indeed. And if this game's anything to go off by, the screamers as well. Right. Lawson's knackered. Do we get someone else on? I think we do. We'll get Lacey on, even though he's not very good in the centre mid bit, but he is good on the wing. So let's get Lacey on. But we're going to go a bit more direct. We're going to pick that up. We're going to get a little bit wider. And you are going to get some early crosses in onto Rocco, please. Come on. Come on. We've got a shout-out going for Root as well. Thank you very much, Bedders. You're on it. I love it. Earning that mod money that doesn't actually come. But thank you very much for the shout-out. We've got a shout-out going for Root. If you're not already, make sure to follow the man. Wonderful individual and also has a fantastic save going on with Molden and Tiptree. So get over there and give him a follow. Anyone else want a shout-out? You get a shout-out. You get big game for Leicester tonight. I'll have one, Bedders. Go long into Rocco. Exactly. That's what we're hoping. We've got 5 minutes. Can we get a ball on the big man's head? That's what we need here. I don't think we're going to start with 3 points here, are we? I don't think we're starting. There's a chance. There's a chance. Or we throw it away. Either way. Either way. Come on. Get a ball in. Let's get a ball in the box. Sideline Steve with some... Lacey! Oh, of course he saves it. He's had an absolute blinder here today. It's another big save from the keeper. He's on a 7.9. He's earned this point for Falkirk today. The keeper's earned him that point. He's had an absolute blinder. We've had 9 shots on target. We've dominated the game. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Legend, love the sport. Everyone gives each other. Pleasure to be part of this awesome community. It is indeed. We've got a good thing going on here, Bob Do. Dave says, got my FM27 already in mind. I've got a save for FM27 in mind already as well. I do have one. I'm not sure if it's stream or YouTube yet, but I've been telling Bedders about it. I'll say it. I think it's time for you to go. We're 1 game into the season, sir. We're 1 game in. What can I do about the keeper having a blinder? What can I do about that? They needed to beat him. And nothing has improved. I mean, we're in the Premiership, Jack. I'm not sure. We were a semi-professional club. I'm going to Budapest. Honved by the looks of it. Love that, Dave. Love that. Guthrie's gone. Guthrie's gone. 1-1. It's a frustrating start. A frustrating start to the season, but nonetheless. We scored. We defended somewhat well. It was just a screamer. I don't think we do watch time. Yeah, we got follow age. He would have scored all of those. Exactly why you should be gone. Jack, I think you're sacked before I am. It doesn't work. No. There we go. So, Bavigen's goal drought. It was a clean sheet and eight saves for Charlie Hardy on loan in his first game there. Oh, we got the follow ages flying in. Mine's the best. 6 months, 6 days. There you go. Tomorrow will be an awful one. Yeah, exactly. At least I'm not live. 6 months and 12 days for Bedders. 5 years, 5 months and 19 days for Brivet. Bob Doo's got 5 years and 8 months as well. Incredible scenes. We had debuts galore. I'm not talking to the press after that one. I don't want to hear it. We've got Conference League action coming up in a few days. Slowly comes in and says, hold my beer. There you go. I'm going to be buzzing tomorrow. Just going to be in the chat when no one's actually here. Why is it not let me? There you go. Rest players for 2 days. Everyone's unregistered for this. When does that open? When does it? I'm assuming I'll get that message in a second. To register for... Here we go. Bird Nerd, how are we? Welcome in. I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday. I hope you've had a fantastic start to your week. Just going to be spamming it. So, I'm here because I saw that you promote birds on your FM stream. Bird Nerd, I do indeed, and you've aptly named for here. We've had today's bird quiz, unfortunately. We do only do one a stream. I can't make it a bird quiz, otherwise everyone would leave. But we did, actually, this wasn't the quiz, but this was one we looked at earlier. This was one earlier. Jack's going to try and be normal today. I appreciate it. Oh, fantasy. Thank you, Desmond. I'll get that done. It is Bird Nerd. It is indeed. So the answer to our quiz was a little egret, but then people asked what a great egret looked like. So that's what we were looking at here. Danny Aaron's posture is a crazy message. Fantasy, we need to upload the points. Yes, you are correct. So let's get over there and do that. And let's also reopen exclamation mark fantasy if you want to get involved in today's fantasy league. But let me input the points. So what do we have? We had, I mean, it's probably quicker for me to do so, isn't it? I can just do this manually. So man of the match wasn't us. We didn't get that. But we do have... Actually, let me see if it does do it. Let me see if it... Let me just grab that and see if it can do it. Because it's just been a bit iffy on reading the stats at the moment. That's a bird. It is indeed, Miss Scotsman. Here, I'm a bird photographer with a couple of hundred followers on Insta. Bird Nerd, you'll have to let me know what it is. I also do have that on Insta. I've been very, very off the boil since I've been back on stream, and I've been very focused on the streaming side of things. But I do also have an Instagram page on Instagram, believe it or not, for bird photography. So yeah, you'll have to drop your name. Okay, so case in point, Jack can't be normal. Sent to bot. No, not at all. Mad that even in April Team of the Year, Dembele still had a great card. Yet gone back to FC. Cannot believe it myself. Really, Bob Dudis, hooked you back in. Need to go to the player stats page and screeny that. What do you mean? Sorry. Oh, that's a good idea. Although that did actually pick it up. It didn't get sideline Steve. But if I discard that, yeah, that's a really good idea. Thank you, Desmano. I've been thinking how to make it better. So let's have a look at this and see if it gets all of that. Full-time report, click your team name, player stat. It tells me that's how to do it, Desmano. It tells me how to do it. I just didn't read it. Who knew rules are fun? Geez, you're a bit thick. You're just learning that. Gav, how are we? Bit of Josh on the lunch break. Go on then. Oh, stop it. What is for lunch? What is for lunch, Gav? How are we, though? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I hope work gets done quickly. But it's a pleasure to have you in. How are we, sir? Can we have a shout-out for Gav, please? Can we have a shout-out for Gav? Right, let's read these stats. It should actually work now. I've just been doing the wrong page. If you're not already, make sure to get over and give Gav a follow. You will not regret it. A brilliant, brilliant streamer. Football Manager content galore. And also an all-round great guy. So get over there and give the man a follow. It doesn't give the goal, though. It still doesn't read it very well. Minced beef and onion, carrots in a giant Yorkie pud. Bosh. Doing things properly, Gav. Doing things properly. And the food's here for Kai, as we mention it. Enjoy your Chinese, Kai. I'm very, very jealous. Brevin says, how do you guys have enough time to watch all these streamers? There you go. Working from home helps me. Right, we didn't have that. So what we do is we'll apply those points, because that is just a 3, but the goal wasn't added. So we'll add that ourselves. Alfie Babbage got himself the goal. There was no assist. So we have got that there. 3 points and that. Yeah, right, we're all good. We've got our points for that one. So if we have a look at how the league table stands at the moment, it's not there because I haven't put it on. Hang on. Go to live controls. Where's the home setup? Sessions like streamer. Here we go, that's it. Copy URL. There we go. That will be it. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Rigged. I'm top again. Ole, ole. Sit on... Fair enough, Mr. Scotsman. There is a page with player stats. No idea where you find it, but I watched Clates doing it on their stream on Sunday. Yeah, so it does say it here. It says it here, how to do it. Full-time report. Click your team name, player stats, screenshot the full table. So hang on. If we do that, full-time report. Oh, no, hang on. That's not the game. That's the league. Full-time report. Click on your team name. No. Click on your team name. No. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? That's a lie. Player stats tab. I reckon it means this. Surely it means that. We need to get an online save going, do you reckon? I reckon he means that. Full-time report. Click your team name. Player stats tab. Screenshot the full table. It's got to be this, isn't it? Expand that. What, you reckon it's this? Can you do online on console? Yeah, but I think only with console. Screenshot that. You think it's this then? Right, no, I've done the points for this one. I've done the points for this one, but it's good to know. I'll do that next time. Yes, it is. I do it, Gav. Absolute hero. Absolute hero. Thank you very much. Coming in on your lunch break and teaching us. Look, the man doesn't take any time off. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate it. Now with standalone page. Right, we got it. We got it. How's my guys getting on? Privet, you are currently sitting in, it is on the screen, but you are in 6th place at the moment. 6th place. Right, let's register for Europe here. So if we ask assistant to pick, what does that give us? So Crosby gets left out, Kenta gets left out. I don't really want Fasano getting left. Yeah, Busnina and Fasano and Bosnina can get left out. Kenta I want in. Dakas can probably get left out because I'm guessing we don't have enough yet. And Crosby can get left out. Okay, yeah, that's the boys. There you go. Wait, no. Have that. Look, Josh, I'm above Josh. Well, you're not. Oh, yeah. Please tell me you didn't finish 4th again. Gav, I didn't. I can confirm. It was 5th. Yeah, it was 5th. Worst we've done in the Prem so far. I know. It's different looking guess. It's different looking guess because they use a custom skin. Mr. Teenies, yeah, I don't. A1 top, shock horror. I figured that out, mate. There you go. Right. Okay, so that's going to be our team for these qualifiers.
I prefer really not to.
There we go.
Not to speak. If I speak,
you showed a bit of promise. Who have you gone for? They've gone for Muhammad Ali Cho. Is that who you both gone for? Nate. I thought, right, okay. I can't hit that at the moment. Bernard, if you wanted, I won't be able to get that on there. If you wanted to jump into the Discord and drop it in the your content section, it's just then I'll probably be able to see it. I'm just going to lose that in the chat, and I can't do it while streaming. So, but thank you very much for dropping it. I look forward to looking through your pictures. Tell you what, don't like you. There you go. There we are. So, yeah, like I say, I haven't really uploaded at all since last year, really, because since I've been streaming, all my focus has been on content and stuff. But I do still take the pictures. I just haven't really been uploading them since probably like September last year, to be honest. Right, what do we got? We've already got a goal of the month. It's going to be the goal against us, isn't it? It has to be. It was an absolute screamer. No, Alfie Babbage wins goal of the month. How? I mean, it was a great strike, but how does the Falkirk goal finish second behind that? It was an absolute screamer. What's on my t-shirt? Get the badge in. Get the badge in. That's in case anyone steps out of line today. I thought I'd be the authority here today. If anyone steps out of line. Yeah. I know a few of you just flinched. Right, what do we got? So we got FC Van there next. I think I've just seen that the draws happened. Thought it was a CM Punk shirt at first. It's not. No, it's not. So we will play either Galway United or CSKA Sofia. So a Bulgarian or an Irish side. Okay, that should be winnable, should it not? We should be winning that. You got handcuffs on you. I don't get the relevance there, Madata. Gav says, if you're not getting the badge in, what are we really doing here? Exactly that. Exactly. I've been thinking I've just had a distinct lack of intimidation, and maybe that's why I keep losing things. Got a bit of honey on your collar, by the way. I'm not looking anywhere, all right? Well, it's not relevant though, is it? I misheard. What's the shirt? It's get the badge in. Bit stony. I saw you look. I didn't look anywhere. Right. Adam Bain going out on loan. That's fine. And then we are looking for new scouts because we've got lots of room. So, Miguel Marentiel. Competent. Well, not good enough. Luis Boamorte. Yes, please. You're joining. Good and very good. What a footballer he was. You can have 1,500 quid a week and you'll be happy about it. That's a reasonable start, is it, Lewis? Well, you're going to accept it, so you might as well. I'm going to need to make a better offer, am I? What about 1,500 quid? We need to make some progress. All right, 1,500 quid. We need to make progress. All right, he's not backing down here. 1,600 quid. All right, 1,700. You've had my pants down. Okay. I'll close my eyes. You've robbed me blind. Lewis Beaumont, welcome. Hooligan where? I know. What am I like? Oh, I heard Sheriff's badge. No. Looked into the camera or something? No, I didn't. You looked at Bob just said, right, the Chelsea lads are here, so going to head to the stadium. You take care. Sorry, couldn't be in longer. Life struggling and going through a lot, but watching your streams makes me smile. So thank you. Thank you. Same goes for Vedders and all others I watch. Well, Bob, dude, I hope everything does improve, and I do hope you feel better soon. And I am, very, very happy to hear that I can help in some small way. But I hope you have a fantastic evening, Bob, dude. You're an absolute hero, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon. Gav says, can't lie, I did brick it a bit when I got here, but maybe the laxatives are kicking in. There you go, beef and onion all over the place. Weird thing to say. Get the... No. Thought this was a PG stream. Mr. Scotsman, you misheard. Get Beaumont on the pitch, we might have to. Centre mid. Always here for a chat, Bob Dude. And a Cosmic Cat. Time and a place. Right, Dan Rice. Good and very good. We'll get him in as well. We're going to just poach everyone. We've got a big gap in our scouting team, I've noticed. We're allowed to have lots more. So, I'm just getting everyone in. We're going to get everyone in. Read the room. K-Dog, how are we? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Hey, everyone. Relieved that Portsmouth are safe. There we go. William Galvin, no. Fabio Torres with a brilliant name and actually quite a good scout as well. We'll get you in. You can have 900 quid a week. We're wildly overpaying Lewis Beaumont by the looks of the rest of these wages. 900 quid a week for 3 years. Fabio Torres, welcome. Fionn Bell. Yeah, also a good scout. How many... Right, before I get ahead of myself, how many can we actually have? Staff. Recruitment team, we've got 4 out of 15. Hey, Jack, nervous about the game? About our game tonight? Yeah, so we got 2 out of 9. How many have we just offered? We've offered 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Is it 3? I don't know. We've got enough anyway. Let's get him in as well. Fionn Greyjoy is going to join. A grand a week. How about that? I couldn't possibly accept those terms. All right, 1,100 quid then. You're going to need to make a bet. 1,200 quid, and that's final offer. Final offer. No, 1,200 quid. Yeah, look, don't you try and strong arm me, Fionn Greyjoy. We all saw what happened to your private parts in Game of Thrones. And I've just had him off again. Right, Stefan Henchos. Did he play football as well? I feel like he did, didn't he? He was at Liverpool. I was going to say, I recognise the name. Don't forget to give him something to do. Yeah, I will do. I've got recruitment things set up. I'll probably redo them. Coventry away, and we need 1 point. Do we want Henchos as well? I think no. I think we're all right. We'll stay with what we just offered there. I think that's enough. I think that'll do. We don't need all 9. We don't need to spend the money. Love the Henchos Hippie pair at centre back. Very true. Very true. I was going to say, I definitely recognise the name. Right. So we have FC Van, then Celtic, then FC Van, then we've got Premier Sports Cup action after the heartbreak last year. Benny Frader, who are you? Sign him as a priority. That's going to be what... Oh, no, he actually looks very, very good. He actually looks very, very good. We don't actually need another centre-back, though. 6'1". 2034 it runs out. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to add you to the short list, Mr. Frader. Right, that's food boxed off. Full attention now. Gav, love it. Love it. Josh, you remember when I good boyed you? Yeah, multiple times. Well, for 15 more minutes. So we'll probably have press continue once or twice. I'm not talking to the press at the moment. I'm focusing on these games. Right, I think we're at home here. I think for the home game, we're going to go with the usual... we're going to go with the usual system. And then I think for the away game, I'm going to try the free back. Twice more than I expect, so I'll take it. There you go. What's your club, mate? Birdner, do you mean in real life who do I support? Or on here? They say a balanced. No, we're not going balanced. The first time was hilarious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, Hessel de Vet. How long was he out for? Oh, 1 to 3 days. He'll be back. Welcome back. Right, FC Van tomorrow. We kick off our Conference League campaign. Yeah, who did you spot? I spot Swindon Town, Bernard. I spot Swindon Town. How about yourself? How about yourself? Right, we're going to go with the usual system. And today, Crosby and Dackers can't play. So they're just going to have to drop off the bench. My club is called Karlsruhe SC, second league in Germany. How's the season going, Bernard? How's the season going? Grr, Swindon. Every one of them. That's 3 Swindon fans I know through FM now. So I'm going to say, so me, McKins, Chasing Namely. Is that the 3? That's the 3 I'd go with. Am I missing anyone else? The Mighty Robins. Go on, K-Dog. Car. Okay, well, I'll be making a note of that. As I am unaware of that, but all up for supporting a Town fan. Apart from Ronaldo, of course. There you go. The Mighty Robins, K-Dog. Yeah, we've not been very mighty, that's for sure. I think we're going to go with the same team, to be honest. I think we are going to... No, I'm going to go Kenter at left back. We'll rest Little Jack for Celtic. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Lamely makes 4 then, I suppose. There you go. He streamed, but now does researching for... Oh, really? That's interesting. McKins makes me laugh. I don't get the chance to watch him very often. He's usually in the evening, and I do try and stop him when I can. Well, terrible football, but we're in the stable midfield, which is what we could ask for at this point. But in the long run, we should aim for getting back into the Bundesliga again. We just got a new stadium, which is a fantastic basic, and a decent fan base. Love that, Bernard. Sounds very, very positive. Apart from the football. K-Dog says, I'm so tempted to do a Swindon manager mode on Football Manager 26. Do it, K-Dog, do it. McKinsey's sound was a laugh in Slough last year. Love that. Love that. Right, let's get into this game. We've got European action. Babbage is being given the armband here today. Mr. P, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope your week started fantastically. It's a pleasure to hear from you. I am doing very, very well. But more importantly, how is Mr. P? How are we doing? He's also deceptively tall. So's everyone in this Football Manager community. And it's really starting to frustrate me. I'm going to turn up and look like a dwarf. You never toss a dwarf. I'm going to be Gimli here. 6'4". This is outrageous. It's going to be a foot taller than me. I'm heading off as I'm about to lose signal on the bus. K-Dog, I appreciate you being here. Dave says, could be a good save. Swindon to Stardom. There you go. Robins run riot, maybe. You already do that. You're 5'1", Jack. I'm not having that. Right, okay, let's get into it. We're favourites here. All good, cheers. How's the start to the season go? We've played 1 game so far, Mr. P, and we drew with Falkirk after dominating. So we're starting our Conference League campaign, our first ever entry into the Conference League. We've only ever been in the Europa League. So hopefully this goes well. Aren't denying it because it's true. Reliant Robins. Hey, I like it. Josh is 5'1", and Jack still looks up to him. There you go. Right, come on then. Let's turn Easter Road into the Pink Pony Club that's currently playing. Weird reference, to be honest. Bloody hell, I get to see gameplay. I feel blessed. You haven't seen the gameplay yet, Gav. You haven't seen the gameplay yet. Skip this song, God, I hate it. Never gets skipped. Great song. Josh is how tall now? Well, ask the chat and you'll find out a variety of numbers. But we do have a streak on the pitch. We need to sack these stewards. A 15-stream streak for Viva. Thank you very much for the company. I appreciate it. Is that because he's on his knees whenever Josh is about... All right, okay. Probably should have read that one. Dave said, could I possibly have had another offside goal against me on an offline save? Maybe. Is it a bad one? Is that Mohammed Ali Cho you have now? Mr. P, we did sign him this season, yes. He's actually 5'9"-ish. Yeah, about 5'9". Dub Viva, there you go. James says, surely Tynecastle would be a more fitting place to be the Pink Pony Club. There we go. Solid player. I'm hoping he will be. He looked promising. That's a penalty, is it not? That looked in the box to me. They've given him a free kick. He looked promising in our opening game, but he didn't manage to do anything of note. But he did look very, very threatening. So that's a good start. Let me just pause entries to the Fantasy League so no one can dip in after Babbage grabs his hat-trick. 4 yards offside, level with the keeper. Oh my. It only happens to you, Dave. Cho gets a ball across. It just doesn't find the striker. Dockle here. Scott McTominay. Playing some lovely football here. Look at this. This is good. This is what we wanted to see from the tactic. Lovely stuff. Babbage is offside. Babbage is offside. I'm not celebrating that one. He's put the ball in the back of the net, but the flag has gone up. I don't think we even have VAR here. No VAR at this level of the Conference League. Wow. Just straight offside. It's been a while since we've had that and it not get checked. Babbage with the offside goal to get going. Let's score a real one now, please. We've started very, very positively here. Don't have VAR on my game, apparently. No. Yeah, that's surprising. What, was that in La Liga? Should be VAR, really, shouldn't it? Come on, then. There we go. Good ball to Cho. He's looking dangerous out here. Get a ball across. All right. Not very dangerous there. But Palmer wins it back. Cho has another chance. Teixeira with some room. Oh, it's a great finish. João Teixeira grabs the goal. Puts us 1-0 to the good. Our European campaign is up and running. Conference League only gets VAR from the league phase. Thank you, James. I wasn't sure. Was Holland but offline save at Breda? Right, I'm with you, Dave. Sorry, I thought you meant the in Spain. What a shot, nice. Sasquatch. It wasn't. It wasn't, but we'll shout his name. I like it, Mad Hatter. I like it. That's why I hope he just runs off screaming when he scores. That's what I'm picturing now. Right, this is where Sasquatch scores. You heard it here first. Baba Ganoush with the goal. No, unfortunately not. Oh, of course, yeah, Dave. Sorry, I'm all over the place. PSV, of course you are. Teixeira, back to Cho. Oh, loops one and it hits the bar. Of course you are. So still Holland. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Sorry, I'm in the past here. I'm in the past. It's a team sport, mate. Sasquatch was 1/11th of the goal. Fair enough. 1/12th. I'm going to play my part as well. James says we played the playoff a few years ago versus Aston Villa and there was no VAR. Not that it would have changed the 8-0 aggregate loss, though. No. I mean, maybe 1 or 2, but that's, yeah. Rather depressing, that one, unfortunately. Come on, then. Kenta, make something happen. That's a good ball to Scott McTominay. Get a good ball in. Come on. We don't cross the ball very often anymore. We keep it on the floor. I do like that, but I also do like a cross every now and again. Palmer, I thought he was going to have a go. Someone's going to. No, Cho's got some room in the box. Cho gets himself off the mark for the club. Mohamed Ali Cho. We're flying here now. We are absolutely flying. You love to see it. Mohamed Ali Cho. Told you, Mr. P, look, we needed you here earlier. If you could just pick up all of our players, that'd be great. Thank you. Dave says, should I add another rule to my save? So the rules of seeing out a contract allowing me to apply for jobs, should I allow it where I can apply for something in my last year as long as I can only accept it at the end of the season? I think that sounds a good idea, Dave. I think that sounds a good idea. Texie assist. It was indeed, yeah. Teixeira's flying here. James says, still gutted I missed that game for the sole reason of seeing John McGinn back at Easter Road. Some things you can't write it. I think it's reasonable. I do as well. I think that sounds fairly reasonable. So who is there to worry about? Who is there to worry about in here? We played Ferencvaros last season, didn't we? Cluj, I guess, are quite good. Shout if you see anyone you think I should be scared of. So we're playing the winner of this. So at the moment, CSK Sofia is who we'll play. Apoel Tel Aviv are okay, aren't they? Botev Plovdiv. Karat. Panathinaikos. Standard. Yeah. Everyone but this lot, I reckon. Boo. What? Who are we booing? Who are we booing? Right, we're doing well at the moment. We're not going to change too many things, but in about 10 minutes, I'm going to make some changes. No. Okay. Boo. Ah. Oh, right. Like scared. Right, I'm with you. Yeah. Terrible. Terrible. Right, come on. Here we go. Let's make a statement here, and then I want to see the 3-back in action in the away game. We're going to set up shop a little bit, be a bit more solid in that one. It'll be the first time actually using the system. We used a 3-back. Last time we used a 3-back was that second season in the Championship. It worked very, very well for large parts, and then it fell apart. But I want to see how it looks with 2 strikers up top. I think that's a dangerous option, especially with the options we have to play up front. Right, let's make some changes. Let's rest some legs. We've got Celtic at the weekend, so let's not run anyone into the ground. Babbage is going to come off. We're going to get Rocco on. We'll get the target forward. Calm down, Casper. Right, okay. Feathers is going to come on for... We'll take Teixeira off. He's out of... No, we'll take Palmer off. We'll take Palmer off. I think we will also... Dockel's had a good game, but Dockel's going to come off for Victory. And we might leave that there. Yeah, we'll leave that there. That'll do for now. Come on, then. Cho's had a very good game here. I want Cho to keep getting confident. That's why I haven't taken him off. Goal and assist for Cho. But building up some confidence here now. We get a ball onto Simic's head as well. Let me just change that. Let's get the whip crosses on. Get them off the floor. Now we've got the big man up top. Let's go with that. Hopefully Rocco can get his head on something. That'd be good. If we can get a few people off the mark, that'd be lovely. That's what we're hoping for here. Rocco with his first piece of action of the day, and it's a terrible ball forward. A terrible ball forward. Luckily, they give it straight back to us. Scott McTominay, who looks absolutely massive, by the way. Absolutely massive. Ref, yes, please. That's a penalty. Simic runs over and grabs that ball as well, confidently. He wants to get himself off the mark here. He best score it after picking it up. He does. He sticks it in the top corner. What a penalty that was. Sends the keeper. Confidence with that one. What a penalty this was. Look at this. Gives the keeper the eyes and then just picks out that top corner. Faith restored. There you go, Mr. Scotsman. Whoever's gone for Rocco, have some points. Have them. From 0 points, I'll be flying up the table here. There you go. Experience shows exactly that. Exactly that. That's the thing. We've got quite a young squad. We had a very, very young squad last year, and I think that didn't really help us. So I'm hoping that some experience this year will help. Wish you'd give me the eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, we've conceded there. That's not good. Clean sheet out the window. Dave. I don't know why that got so intense with the camera there. FC Van are red hot, it just said. Well, they've been getting absolutely battered. So, fire them up. Let's fire up the boys. That was low-key hot. Like FC Van's attack, apparently. Come on. Let's grab another goal. I want one more, please, lads. Let's have one more. Lukewarm. Fair enough. At best. Here we go. Free kick here. Teixeira. Let's get another assist for the lad. Come on. A ball in. Victori's under it. There we go. Victory off the bench. You love to see it. You love to see it. Off the bench. Another assist for Teixeira, by the way. I still can't believe John McGinn was in the top 10. Bedders. Me too. It threw me right off. Yes, Big Vic. There you go. That's in the quiz in the podcast, Mr. Scotsman. The podcast, the FMT Therapy podcast I was on today. I was on a podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there was a quiz, like a tenable situation. And John McGinn was 11th. John McGinn was 11th, which I was very, very upset with. Ooh, friends. Podcast friends. I hope so. I hope so. They're lovely people. Right, that has gone very, very well. So we're going to... You say what we do is we do this, right? And then if we go... Streamer... No, controls. If I screenshot this page, this should work, apparently. This should work. So this is what I've been meant to have uploaded each time. Let's see how it looks. He's streaming as well, I assume. Who's the rich guy I've never seen? Yeah, Rich Owens FM is yeah, he's a brilliant. He's got a great save on the go, and he's a really lovely guy. Wanted Baba Ganoush under that one. I did pretty well, but I'd have never said James Morrison. No, see, I did awfully, as you saw. I mean, I was quite happy with picking out Ryan Fraser. Still not over the Kiwi quiz. Back was just making tea. What was it, Privet? Sorry, it was the chicken, wasn't it? Chicken and pasta. If you do the shortcut, that gives you the crosshairs to draw around the table. If you do the shortcut, that gives you... What's the shortcut? I don't know. Right, okay, so Dockel got 15 points because it's 2 assists. Wait, because Teixeira was man of the match, I assume, right? Let me have a look. Teixeira was man of the match. So what's this? He's getting... Oh, he gets 3 points for a goal. 10 for 2 assists. Rating 8.3 is +2. We're going to give player of the match as well. No, it's trying to give it to Ali Cho. Oh, it was Ali Cho. Right, ignore me. Ali Cho was man of the match. Brend, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Morial as well. Look, they're coming hand in hand. How are we? A bit of Ray, is it, Brend? You liking it? Right, sorry, we just uploaded the fantasy. Exclamation mark fantasy for anyone wanting to get involved in the fantasy football for the stream. But yeah, so then we had a goal for Cho. Man of the match. Yeah, so that does work. Lovely. There we go. Apply those points. Right, it turns out if you follow the actual setup rules, it does work. It does work. Nice. Right, so it is now open. It is now open. So we'll make it in soon. Control Shift 3 or 4, I don't recall. Some PC person help me. I failed to believe that. Good evening. How are we? It is a tune. Where the hell is my husband? Who does he support? Who does who support, Jack? Who does who support? Jack. Am I top? Right, let's have a look. Who is top? Still me. Oh, no. No, it's changed. Rocket down is top. It's very tight at the top there, though. Look at that. Privet, Canbaz and Dusmano all on 51. Rocket down on 52. I've fallen all the way down to 9th after that one. After that one. Captain Cho, here we go. Did you what? No, Bren, I didn't. I'm over it. Accrington, absolutely not. Is Bren the Chelsea fan? He is a Chelsea fan. He also supports Swindon when Chelsea aren't doing very well. Going Wembley? No, I don't think so. I'm in Italy this weekend. Oh, of course you are. Of course you are. I hope you have a good time, mate. Owen. Oh, Rich. Who does Rich Sport? That's bad. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's poor. Everton keeps coming to my head, but that's Callum. Someone help. Sheffield Wednesday, isn't it? Thank you. I thought it was Championship because it was West Brom. West Brom for, I'm sure he mentioned it in the pod. Yeah. And you expect me to remember things? Yes, it is Sheffield, of course, because he said about Barry Bannon. Of course, I do remember. Reckon you'll beat us. Both my teams aren't doing too well. There you go. Where am I, Jack? You are 10th place. 10th place. It is Sheffield Wednesday. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Poor fella. Better than town. Better than town. Right. Is that
Thanks for the follow.
EIK or is that Elk? I'm going to go with EIK. How are we doing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a fantastic week. It's Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, it is indeed. I'm only about 25 minutes in, so wouldn't have seen that yet. No, it's towards the end. Right, that was a great win. We win 4-1 there. Hi, you can call me Carnu. I'm from Argentina. Welcome in from Argentina. Carnu as well, named after the prolific striker. How are you doing, Carnu? I hope you're doing very, very well. Josh, if we get Salford in the playoffs, if we make it, you going away? Well, yeah, I'm hoping I'm on your sofa, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try my best. Depends on days, doesn't it? Yeah, just like him. Love it. Well, you, Bren. Why did? Yeah, Bren lives near there. He's in that part of the country, so. Sofa's got your name on it. Thank you very much. Although I'm not waking up and helping with the little one. That's just horrible. I will do if you need me. Live like 15 minutes from the stadium, so I'll be there. Yeah, love that. Love that. It's probably harder to go to the home game. Yeah, don't worry the little one. I probably will worry him by saying hello. He can fend for himself. Will you guys go playoff final? Well, Swindon won't, but I mean, if we got there, I would, yes. Swindon won't get there. Yeah, he was terrific. Yeah, like attacking football. Right, we now have to go away to Celtic. We now have to go away to Celtic. We drew our league opener, and now it's the tough one. Last year's champions absolutely ran away with it. We need to go and get something from this. Yeah, that being said, we've been 3 times. If we get to Wembley, I'm going to try and meet you. Me and Josh, I'll try everything I can. Go on. Lost every time. Brent, we haven't even seen a goal scored by Swindon. There you go. Not even scored a goal. Carnu says, what about this? What's the challenge? So we're just managing Edinburgh City FC, Carnu. So this is season 9. The challenge really overall is to become the best team in the capital and Scotland eventually. But yeah, we're in our 4th season in the Premiership. We finished 4th, 4th and 5th. So, I mean, at least we want to try and win the league and then we'll start looking at Europe. No point of us even going. We'll just lose 4-0 again. I don't think we'll even get there. Is it time for the coach fleet? Brad said we left out for an hour in that game against Preston. Embarrassing. Josh, sir. Dave, my friend. Right, okay. Little Jack linked with switch to Auxier for £14 million. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, we're not actually going to get there. No, exactly that. Exactly that. I mean, I thought we were going to the other year. I just, yeah. Who's Bell? Oh, it's the scouts. I was thinking, I've not signed anyone, have I? Bain's going on loan. We got the scout in. Torres is also joining us soon. Watch us turn into prime Barca in the playoffs. To be fair, if anyone is going to have the experience and stuff to... Who's Douglas? Oh, yeah. To get us through playoffs, it's going to be Holloway. Yeah, Carnu, get yourself in the fantasy. Unfortunately, me and Josh went to Port Vale away for no reason. Hey, look, it was so close. We haven't scored in our last 4 at Wembley. Wow. Dave says, give me a country on FM to managing. Going to get a few people to give me countries for a random journeyman after this current save. I mean, it'd be silly for me not to say Scotland, Dave. I'm going to say Scotland. The playoffs with 3 0-0 draws and pens. Love that. Who was it? It was Portugal, wasn't it? Portugal that didn't win a game in normal time before getting to the final. Am I right in saying didn't win or maybe one game? I think so. Just to watch us, not win after being 3-1 up. Yeah, definitely just don't think the players have it. Bet Drinnan will score 5 and we'll still ruin it. Scotland will be on the list. Thank you, Dave. Iceland, says Mr. Scotsman. Can't wait for the playoffs. They won 1. They did win 1. Greece, semi against Wales. Apart from that, drew every game in normal time. It's crazy, isn't it? Reckon Drinnan goes. I think Drinnan will leave at the end of the season. Norway for the Vikings. There you go. Right. Dan Rice is joining us as a scout as well. And then we got Luis Boamorte and Fabio Torres to join still. Yeah, I thought it was just 1. I thought it was 1 in the group stage. But yeah, you're right. It was a semi-final. That was it the quarterfinal? Was the Robson Carnu goal? Was the quarterfinal the fantastic Cruyff turn and finish from Hal Robson Carnu? Those two are off anyway, so yeah, quarters. Gonna be so sad when he leaves. Against Belgium, yeah, class. Right, Celtic in 2 days' time. I'm nervous for this one. What do we think? Do we go 3 back against Celtic, or do we stick with the usual? Do we stick with the usual? Do we go 3 back against Celtic? Will Drinnan be playing World Cup this year? Well, no. Who's Parente? Tiago Parente, 3 million from Burnley. Who are you? Scouting in progress. Okay. Ireland didn't qualify, did they? HRA. Is he English? No, he's Irish. What do you think will happen if we don't go up? What do you mean? In what sense, Jack? Just want to say on Robson Carnu. He was the best player at Swindon when he was on loan and Josh hated him. Yeah, was it just one of those players? Didn't get on with him. Thought he was lazy. Technically brilliant. I never didn't say that. Technically brilliant. Lazy. Well, they want Bergstrom, but he's our backup keeper, isn't he? Yeah, because Hardy's out. Sorry, you can't go anywhere at the moment, sir. Like, what players leave and stuff? Can't stand lazy players. I think Holloway probably goes if we don't go up, if I'm perfectly honest. I think Holloway probably goes. And then, yeah, we definitely lose Drinnan. Drinnan will go. I mean, obviously, all of the loans are then not coming back. I can't even think. Who else? Can't think off the top of my head. No Palmer, no João Pedro. Don't bother. H or A, as in home and away. Oh, sorry, yeah, we are away against Celtic now. There's players on the bench who are willing to fight for the badge. Give him the 3-0 win. I think Holman goes. Could be a good shout. Right, we need something here. I think, do we stick with... I don't know whether to go to the 3 back. I don't know whether... Oldacre. Not a fan, are you? He's very hit and miss, isn't he? I don't know. Do we go 3 back against Celtic? Can't afford to be resting players anyway? No, definitely not. I'm really torn here. I think this 3 back looks a lot more solid, but we haven't actually played it. So it's a bit of a risk playing it away at Celtic for the first time. Anyway, be back going for dinner. Hope you enjoy it, Jack. Where is Tobias from? Brazil. If you mean club, he came from Derby. But I mean, in real life, he is Brighton. Brighton. You want to play 3-4-3? I think we'd... the reason I've gone with this one is I want one with two strikers. You've been training it? What's the familiarity? We've got nearly full familiarity. Nearly full familiarity. Excellent. I mean, if anything, yeah, it's similar to the inverted. Celtic won't expect that, change everything. There you go. Test it and see. Not expected to win it. Yeah, very true. Play it 3-back goated. Yeah, I'll go with this because I'm also going to try it. Why Carnu? Is Tobias a player you like, is it? I think I will go with this because I'm thinking I'm going to play it away at Van as well. Sasquatch is the big man, isn't he? Yeah, of course he is. Sasquatch, Baba Ganoush. Dockel and Little Jack will change sides. We will have you and Tekshira in the middle. No, sorry. Tekshira will go centre mid. Actually, no, to be fair, I'm going to go... No, Tekshira was class. I don't know what I'm on about. We're going to play him where he was fantastic last game. Palmer will go in there. The wide midfielders will be Cho and Lawson still. And then we'll go Babbage and Big Man. We'll go Babbage and Big Man. Who's not making the bench here? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's who we wouldn't have anyway. Kanu, we need to update that. Yeah, I think we need to update that, don't we? We've managed back-to-back 4 places. Yeah, so I just need to update that. That's a little bit behind, but that's most of it. Rocco Double. Striker roles, yeah, so that's... I already have that because I plan to play those. Oh, hang on, but this is the problem with this. I need to make sure everyone's in the right place. So Cho, why is it so far all over the place? Simic is the Little Jack. There you go. Right, everyone's in the right place. We got a career path quiz from Brend. Brend, are you ready for it to come onto the screen? Let me know when you're ready. Big man, little man rolls. Class, love it. Maybe you can write a file with the season-by-season progress and targets. Kanu, that's a good idea. I like that. Is that Muhammad Ali Cho? I'm ready. It is. How's Bab getting on? He scored in the league opener. He didn't score in Europe, but he's off the mark. Right, Brenda is ready. So, on the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. So you've got Southampton, Burnley on loan, Sheffield United on loan, Swansea, then Leicester on loan. That is your career path quiz for today. Is Brendan going to get his points back, or are they going to be stolen by someone else? Cameron Archer's coming in, Oliver Norwood, both incorrect. Both incorrect. Someone English. It might be. Kanu says, I'm sorry if I don't get something. I'm using this stream to improve my English. Kanu, I hope I'm being somewhat understandable then. I hope I'm not speaking too quick for you, but no, you're doing very... I'm understanding everything you put, so fantastic stuff. It's not Roy Kent, no. It is Nathan Dyer. It is. Bren's got there, but Desmano did get there first, so we need to steal some points from Brendan, please, if any mod is available. We steal those points. It is Nathan Dyer, you are correct. It's not Lee Sharp. Giggsy. Is Desmano a football encyclopedia? He might well be. Was Dyer the rapid winger? He was, yeah. Sorry, Brend, yeah, Desmano stealing the points. Right, let's get into this. We are going to go cautiously against Celtic. And they're not going to expect the change. They're not going to expect the change. It's our first outing with the new. Is he related to Jordan Dyer from Torquay? I'd assume not, no. I'd assume not. I think we're lagging a little bit, are we? Need some ex-Eddie City players on the career paths. Right, hang on. Let me just get out of the menus and we should be all right. Sorry if we're lagging. Are we okay now? Are we okay now? I think we should be okay now. It's only ever when I'm on the menus. I did read something, actually, that apparently if I zoom in... Although, actually, that won't... It's only when I'm on the menus. Need some ex-Eddie City players on the career path. Yeah, the problem is it's finding ones that are knowable, though. It would be tricky for most people. All good? Thank you very much. Right. Let's offer early encouragement 1 second in. Let's get these opponent instructions on. And let's be having you. Benny, how are we? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I enjoyed the stream the other evening. How are we doing? Pleasure to have you in as always. Jack catching strays? Where did he catch strays? I don't know what happened there. Right, okay, we're 6 minutes in and Celtic are coming forward already. Hopefully, this doesn't turn out to be a terrible formation. Desmond says, English football online, do you think I have some knowledge Euro stuff? I struggle big time, right? Oh, Hutchinson's in already. We're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. I like not online. Doing well, man, and thanks for the kind comments. You're more than welcome, Benny. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing very, very well. It's a pleasure to hear from you. We've got a shout out going for Benny. If you're not already, make sure to give the man a follow. Does stream Football Manager, but also Out of the Park Baseball and some NHL as well. But just a thoroughly good time over there and a lovely, lovely individual. This is a big game, right? You always want to beat Celtic, but we're never expected to beat them, unfortunately. Joshua taxes are honking, aren't they? 90 quid. I mean, Celtic, we're always going to struggle. We're always going to struggle against Celtic. But yeah, trying something new. Trying something new. No point just sitting on a bog standard 4-3-3 for 10 years, is there? We've got to try something. He tried an overhead kick there, but we saved it. Yeah, it's just gets a bit stale just trying the same things all the time. So I want to try something new. I want to make my own tactic, and eventually we'll make it work. It's just probably going to take many a season of getting battered. So it needs to be a fine balance between that so we don't get sacked. We've not started very well here. Celtic are looking pretty good. Yeah, Kanu, we're not expected to beat Celtic. They do spend a ridiculous amount more money than us. But we've got to eventually, if we want to get better, we do have to beat. We did beat them last season, one of the games. But for the most part, they usually batter us. We did lose 6-0 to them, actually, one of the games last season. So they're in again, and it's 2. And it's 2. Yeah, 20 minutes in. This formation not looking ideal today. No, I thought he might have looked off, but they're not even looking at it. They're not even looking at it. It's a great run, to be fair. It's a great one. It's about time. We're struggling. We're struggling. No, miles on. Yeah, it was a great run.
Leave the football before the football leaves you.
The football's left him.
The football's left
We're not
him.
making chances, which is concerning in this formation. Because like I say, this is the first time I'm playing it, so I'm learning from this in real time. And we're just not making chances. Of course, obviously, it's tough to really learn when we're playing against Celtic.
Of course we'll have a look.
That is when we're getting you on FM. There you go. The FC van or whatever they're called, scouts will be loving this. Who's left wide centre-back? Little Jack. Little Jack, Desmano. Little Jack's there, but we are getting absolutely battered here. I'm not sure we're even going to see a highlight to see sort of how we look in attack. We're going to play against FC Van, same as this as well, and see how it goes. We'll see how that goes, but it's not going well at the moment. Any chance of a shot would be nice, wouldn't it? We've had one, not on target. Oh, that one hits the post. Little Jack is dire. He's a very, very good footballer. He's just he's struggling here today. He's struggling here today. He is actually very, very good. We've had bids of north of £10 million
I want this
for
man
him.
to be no more.
There we go. They've run that one out. They've run that one out. We get into the break 2-0. We've had a shot on target. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Get me out of that. We're not going to win if we don't shoot. I mean, we're not going to win most likely at all, but we can try. Surely we'll see Bedders FC Weekend League stream for Drinnan. I'm not sure that'll happen. We lose every week. Come on then. Oh, no, that's not... Oh, Sasquatch tried to kill him. He tried to kill him. We're going to concede from our kickoff here. Well, Incho, I like that. I like that. Big tackle. Like I said before, we need more highlights of people just getting absolutely nailed. I've got a lot of time for that. Oh, no, it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. Here comes the goal. Ball across. Oh, even worse. We give away a penalty. Texera just decided to kick him. What's the general style tactic under this formation? Trying to be solid, to be honest. Desmano, trying to be solid. Keep the ball, like possession tight. Keep the ball, not taking many risks. But it's hard to see because we're not having any of the ball. We're not having any of the ball is the problem. He saved the penalty. Go on, Virginia. Yeah, we heard you the first time, Privet. Is there an owl in it? I only really like clubs in career mode in FC. Weekend League sounds like hell. Yeah, I don't think it'd be your cup of tea there, Bidders. I don't think it would at all. It is hell. It is indeed. Oh, we're just getting battered here. We're getting absolutely battered. And there's the third. It's been coming. It can play? I heard it. Got 12 games to play tonight. Go on, Bren. That is, can I make a request for clubs? That goal's been coming. And we look well out of our depth here. Can we at least see an attack for us would be nice. I just want to see actually how we get on attacking. I'm assuming it's Finley related. Oh, we just, yeah. We might have to scrap this tactic, boys. We might have to scrap this one. It doesn't look like it's going to work. It's 4. It's 4. I'm getting FM on the Switch on Thursday for the holiday. Love that. The flight will fly by. Probably a couple of ex-City players I can think of who've been around English lower divisions that some people might know. James, I'll have a look into it. Thinking about skipping and play 24. Okay. Okay. Finley, the 10-year, took a big gap between the... too big a gap between the front two and midfield. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's looking like it, isn't it? I'm going to try it against FC Van as well. Obviously, see what it's like against a team that we are better than. Because this was a harsh one to try and learn against. So we'll try again. I really had to leave because of him. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is what it is. Right, let's go up to balance. See what we can do. Let's try Lawson. We don't have anyone else who can play on the left, to be honest. We'll go Feathers out on the left today. Cho. We'll leave Cho on, I guess. Bavage has been poor. Let's get Sideline Steve on. Sideline Steve up there. Let's get Hessel DeWitt on. I don't know who for. Let's go Palmer. Yeah, we'll go with that. See what happens. That goalkeeper that played a game was, yeah, his badges to cover. His badges. I pushed Tex up to attack in mid, but centre mid in out of position. Yeah, good shout actually. Good shout. Although Texture can't actually play Cam is the only issue. Maybe if we do that though, and just see how it works. We go with that. We'll see how it works. See how it works. See if it makes a difference. Worth trying. What have I missed? Have I missed anything? Shout out D-Boy Plays, absolute hero. Privet is a Man U fan. Ooh. Tell you what. Tells you what you need to know about me. That. I'm not sure what that was. Right. Okay. Let's get back into it. I mean, not that I really want to. We're looking like we're going to rival the 6-0 from last season. That's great. It's not loved in Argentina, just loved for certain clubs. Oh, Bielsa, right, okay. Can we at least grab a consolation goal? I really liked Temek and a few of the others. Yeah. Yeah, there was some good lads. There were some good lads. A few not. Myself included. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Rest of the team was on GTA. Scubs, thank you. Come home, come home. Always an option. I'm always an option as a keeper, alright? Right, it looks like we're about to be attacked again. Here we go. I don't think this one is the one against big sides. We're 5-0 down. Because I'm a mod in Discord, I could only kick or ban. Banfield used to win me some money back in the day. You as a keeper was actually class. I don't know. That was 17. Wish they were second div. Right, this is just embarrassing, isn't it? Thielman, 4 assists today. Yeah, it's not gone well. It's not gone well at all. Yeah, probably needs wing backs rather than wide mids. Yeah, we just don't have the players for that. I was trying something because I don't want a formation where I don't use... Like, my wingers are some of my best players. So it was trying to fit them in. But like I say, I just don't think it's going to work. I think we'll scrap this one. Was this tactic designed to concede or stop goals? I forgot. Oh, you believe both. It's 6-0. It's 6-0. I am deleting this. You made a clip, Josh. Your incredible save. There you go. 3-4-3 wing backs. No, I'm not changing to that. Like I say, my wingers are too good not to play wingers. I'm just going to go back to my normal tactic. We're going to delete this one. We've tried it. We've lost 6-0. I won't be using it again. I have a tactic for you. I won't be using that. I won't be using that. Some I'll probably still actually concede less in your tactic, though. Because this has been horrific. Come on, then. Get a ball across. Are we going to get a consolation? Feathers McGraw. No, he misses it. He misses it. Not ideal. We are going to delete this tactic straight away. I'm not even going to give this a second look. Feathers McGraw's got himself injured. And we've got no one else to bring on. Brilliant. Letting in 6 goals and the goalkeeper is still on the 7 is really bad. Exactly. We're just going to have to put Lacey out there. Lacey's going to have to go out there. Ripley, I can see it's going absolutely swimmingly. It is. We tried a new formation. Do you think it's gone well? Airwood tactical blunder leads to embarrassing defeat. That's the headline. There you go. Kanu says, hey, A1, what about Rise of the Capital? Is that the first save or you made it with another country? So that is this save, Kanu. Rise of the Capital is our save at the moment. That was absolutely embarrassing. Get out of it. Get out of there. Don't want to talk about it. I'd 6-0 to beat Eddie Manager right now. Poor. Poor. I mean, to be fair, it's no worse than we did against them last season. I'm fairly sure they beat us 6-0 last year. Yep, 6-0 away last year as well. Not ideal. We lost 3-0 at home. That was in there. We drew 1-1 away in the championship split. Did we beat them? We beat them at home earlier in the season. Oh, great. Consistent, exactly. 3 centre-backs, wing-backs, 2 centre-mids, 2 wingers, a big striker. I'm just going to go back to my normal one, I think, Desmano. I don't... Like I say, that was just trying something different. I'm just going to go back to what I usually use. That's getting deleted, though, 100%. Yeah, clear that. I don't even want to see that again. We're just going to stick with our other one. We're going to stick with this. New tactic gone well? Yeah, it really did not. It really did not. But you got to try these things. Got to try it. Like I say, we're just getting bored of just using the same formation over and over again. Shorter passing and very wide. There you go. Look, no, I'm not trying to go meta. I want to try and build my own and go from there. So I'm going to use my other one that I have been using. And we'll try and just focus on that one to make that one work. Bergstrom considering leaving on a free. That's fine. You can do as long as you're here for the rest of the season. Yeah, that's fine. Seriously, I got you a great tactic. I'm all right, Bedders. I'm all right. Lump into a big donkey. There you go. As long as you've not got Brendan at centre half, you'll be sweet. How much, Bedders? Right, Bergstrom can go on a free. That's fine. I'm not fussed about that. I just need him for this season, and then we'll get Hardy as our backup when he comes back from loan at the end of the season. But that was absolutely embarrassing. We now have a few days. I mean, they do not deserve this rest. They do not deserve... I know how you can win. Try 4-4-3. Sneak another man on. Sneak another man on. Why not? They do not deserve this rest, but we need them to be fighting fit. Fighting fit. I actually thought the clubs went bad when Ben and Bruce stopped playing. Welcome back, Jack. We just lost 6-0 to Celtic. We tried a new 3-back and it's been deleted. It's been deleted. Did I just see Canate for 2.5 million? 34 years old. Oh, he's on 135 to 165k a week. We could afford the fee. We cannot afford that weekly. Not at all. Ripley says, I never go wide, even with wingers. Very narrow on narrow. Force them close together to make passes easier, then stay wide enough with their natural wing positions and player instructions to stay wide. Like it, Ripley. Firewall says, it might work if you use 2 attacking mids and 1 striker, then having high lines to crunch the DMs and AMs together a bit more, gets rid of the space between a little. Not a bad shout, Firewall, but I'm just going to go back to my other one. I'm just going to go back to the other option. I wanted this bloke, but they just wanted too much money for him. But if there's talks of him on loan, there's talks of people trying for him on loan. Can we get him on loan? Not for that, we're not. Not for that, we're not. Absolutely not. Not paying that. Not paying 13 quid. This also may be complete placebo, but I hate very wide. Josh can never be wing again. I mean, yeah, I literally carried the team, but fair enough. I was the best left back ever. I mean, I literally carried the team, but fair enough. Whatever your agenda is. Right, okay. We also looked at him as well, but he was costing too much money. Definitely 6'5". This is my sort of striker. He's on the short list. If that runs out, if they let that run out, we're straight in there. Yeah, I'm a player on gloves, best by a mile, proper centre half. Love it. Edinburgh City Stars account cost of refund. I've chatted to a few of the players and they're so disappointed with the performance on Saturday that they want to personally refund supporters who bought tickets from the club. Feathers McGraw wanted to be extremely clear that the players felt that badly, that they had badly let down the travelling support and wanted to pay them back for their loyalty. Fair enough. As long as you're not asking me to on the whip round, you all learn a lot more than I do. You all learn a lot more than I do. Proper club, this. We need to set the stewards. We got a streaker on the pitch. Ripley with a 5-stream streak. Thank you very much for the company. I appreciate it. Although, did you see the striker at the end, man? Was insane. That 13 quid mean has to be a channel point. Still on a work experience wage? I don't know what I'm on here. I don't know what I'm on. £1,200 a week. £1,200 a week. Right, back to what we know then. We're back to the actual formation. We need to get the team back in the right place. Observer of Football. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
Welcome to the club.
I hope you're doing very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. Let's get Dockle there. Who's left-footed? Yeah, Dockle's left-footed. Jack was catching Pokemon whilst defending. He was indeed. Tory? What was Tory? What was Tory? Tobias comes in again. We'll go Palmer back there. Texera in centre mid. Cho on the right. Lawson on the left. We'll go with that. Wonder if them Among Us lads are around for clubs next time. Outrageous. Yeah, I think we'll go with that today. I think that's the plan. Cheers from a fellow FM streamer. Love that observer of follow. Who are you managing at the moment? What's the save looking like? Right, also, I mean, let's be honest. I don't think there's going to have been any points, is there? No, we don't have a single point to give out there. So, yeah, as you can imagine. We don't need to do any points for that one. How are we, observer? Who are you managing at the moment? Probably not let them join the voice call. Tory left-footed. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm with you. I thought you were calling me a Tory. I'm sad I missed the clubs during the subathon. It's been months upon months since I played it. Ripley. We did. We played a bit. Not too much. When's Among Us back? Thought Among Us is quality. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm hoping it's going to be this monthly mix-up. So it's going to be on the poll. So if you all want to see it, get voting. Is it next week? No, the monthly mix-up isn't next Tuesday. It's the one after, isn't it? I think. Here's Madge. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing very, very well. How are we? We got a monthly mix-up vote coming soon. We do indeed. Playing with the Blackpool FC. Got them to the Prem in 2 seasons. Observer, then you're better at this game than I am. Sounds like it's going very, very well. Yeah, sorry, next Tuesday. Also, I'm from Canada. Well, welcome in from Canada. What football team do you support, Observer? Can you just rig it? Just pick it no matter what? Well, no, that's not really how it works, is it? Why, it's a vote. What's winning the vote? I'm hoping Among Us. Right, let's get into this. We were very, very good against them in the home leg. We've just been very, very bad against Celtic. But let's hope that we are somewhat better today when we're back in our normal formation. We're never going to see that free back again, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure the last one was slightly rigged. Don't know what you're on about. We actually may have 2 Among Us that week. You love to see it. There you go. We'll be really good at it. We all want Among Us. Well, then vote. Yeah, doing all right. It's Takeaway Tuesday. Had to the filthiest kebab you've ever seen. Talk sauces, talk salads. What did we go for? FC Van, top Armenian side. They are. We gave them a battering. Try a 1 back. It probably would have conceded less against Celtic. I'd rather string than play what? On GTA. Right. Then play what? Among Us. Cho! There we go. He's getting goals. Can I do? That's rad. Yeah. What, Among Us, sorry? Guardian Angel. Oh, I really enjoyed Among Us. I really, really enjoyed it. We might turn Guardian Angel off, but it was also, Bedders has found a mod that only I have to download, and it gives us a lot more roles, so we'll go with that. Cho, there we go. Just to vote Among Us. Might make 5 different accounts, fair enough. Also, I support Juventus because of Buffon. Love that, Observer, love that. Right, come on then. We're flying at the moment. We are flying. We probably shouldn't have gone for the new formation. Sasquatch, Baba Ganoush. There you go, man. Baba Ganoush with his first goal. We probably shouldn't have tried a new formation out against Celtic, but it is what it is. Yeah, boy. Get Jester, another neutral. Yeah, Jester's really good. Jester, obviously, the whole idea is to get yourself voted out, and if you do, you win. Cho. Come on and do the conga, Mr. P, love it. Who are you even playing? We're playing FC Van. It's a Conference League qualifier. They're from Armenia. Can you just become an Among Us streamer? That went very well, didn't it? Assume there was no points offer on the fantasy for the Celtic game. Desmano, none at all. No one got over a 7, believe it or not. We were the closest we got to a 7 was the scoreline against us. Come on then. Urban Mammoth. Oh, Babbage is in. Babbage finishes it. Come on. We needed that. He's off the mark in Europe. Couple of goals this year so far. Mama says, well, my steak and asparagus tea was delicious. Washed down with a nice cold beer. Simple things in life just hit sometimes. Love that, Urban. Love that. What a Tuesday evening. What a treat. Does fantasy count for this game? It counts every game, Brivett. Counts every game. Desmana says, looking good for me now, this fantasy. Is that fantasy you mean, Desmana? Yeah, we're flying. Here we go. Look, it turns out we had a good formation. I don't know why we tried the other one. Fantasy can do one. It's like my FPL in real life. Question, should I revise or just stay in here? Good when it works. What, Brevit? It's only not worked once. I think you should probably revise is the sensible action option there, Jack. Cho's got some room. Gives it back to Tobias. Palmer's going to have a go, I bet. No, Cho's got room in the box. Cho makes another one. Cho with his third goal of the season. Did you already won any of these cups? Kanu, we are in season 9 and I've not won a single trophy. It's actually getting more impressive now that I haven't won anything. We share our trophy cabinet with Tottenham. I'm allergic to silverware, exactly. In a bit, Jack. Cho, there we go. Pardon the pun. The alliteration. Not alliteration, rhyming. Come on then, we're flying. Not a fan of exams, are you, Jack? Right, we are 4-0 up inside 15 minutes. We're flying it. We are flying it. Is that Ange? Is that Ange, Observer? Reckon I fly up from 7th to top 3 here. Oh no, it's Jose Mourinho. Sorry, I thought that was Ange. I'll just do some once you're gone. Okay, it is Jose. I am Jose Mourinho. Right, come on, we'll praise. If you don't win the Conference League, then you might have to resign. I mean, that's a bit harsh. There are still going to be some good teams in there. There are still going to be... Okay, it's time. Win Conference, Auto Quality Euro, win it, and next year UCL. There we go. Kanu, I was in the Europa League last 2 years. We went out in the group stage first year, and we lost in the round of 16 last year. Bob Dube resigns after 3 losses. My streamer. There you go. You're gone. Come on. Let's keep going. Get into halftime here. We're flying. We're going to rest some legs for the league, probably at half-time, I think. This is done. We're 8-1 up on aggregate here. Did he leave Lincoln already? He has done, yes. He has done indeed. Joe with some room. No. What a guy. Oliver, welcome in over on YouTube. I take my hat off to you. Getting Edinburgh this far. I got relegated in my first season. Bavic grabs another goal. Come on. I got relegated in my first season. I sacked that save off and went back to Darlington save. It was disallowed. At least we didn't do the goal song. Oliver, how are we, though? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. It was disallowed. It was disallowed. Where's he at now? What a guy. Might actually try what Bob Dude does. Loves the resign button. Levels to this game. There you go. Did he say where he went? I can't remember if he did. I can't remember. So, yeah, how's the Darlington save going, Oliver? Stoke? Was it Stoke? It doesn't actually ring a bell, but, I mean, I forget things rather quickly, don't I? We're going to give it 10 minutes, then we're going to make some changes. Rest for the league. I don't actually know who we have next. Oh, next the cup game, isn't it? We've got a cup game next. We've got Premier Sports action. He said he'd already lost one. He did, yes. And I can't remember who with. Yeah, it could have been Stoke. It is a Tuesday night. Good shout, Desmond. Big Rocco on. We'll make some changes in a minute. Yeah, we'll make some changes in a minute. Mr. Scotsman, you're fantasy driven with these changes, aren't you? You don't want the best for Edinburgh, do you? Someone's after points. Any new gens? There is one in the starting 11 that can be named. There is one knocking about. That's a good ball across. I'd really want you as manager. Don't even know who you have next week. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't matter, does it? I'm focusing on the game in hand. I focus on the moment. Is it really an FM save if you don't resign in a fury? There you go. I think Atta has been waiting, so I'll hold off. Atta's named one. Atta's named Sasquatch Bubba Ganoush is Atta's name. We also had Scott McTominay. All about the motivation. Rocco needs some game time. Help him in the team to get a goal here. There you go. There you go. So it is an option if you'd like to. I'm going to change you to target forward. I'll try. We're not going to go. I want it to be a real name. What is this tactic then? So in possession, we play this. You do that and I'll ban you. So this is in possession, Brent. We have an inverted 4-3-3. Deep line playmaker. So everyone is on low risk short passing apart from Scott McTominay, who does knock balls long. He's the only one taking any risks from back here. Then out of possession, what happens is our left winger drops into centre mid. These two are wide central midfielders, so they do the harrying out there. But then we've got two screening. They're our crabs. They're our crabs. They move side to side, and then our right winger moves up to striker, and they just press relentlessly. That's the plan. Evening, Gaffer. How are we, Kitch? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Hope you've had a good week. But yeah, it looks crazy when you have it on combined. It's all over the place. Is the kid a mod? Who's the kid? Sorry. Oliver says, I'm on my third season, won the National North, finished 10th my second season, struggling on my third season. Yeah, well into it though, Oliver. I like that. I like that. I'm a mature kid at that. Do that crab movement again, Jack? No, I'm all right. I'm all right. Right, okay, so we need to make some changes. So Simic has come on there, and what we'll do is we will get the whipped crosses on for the big man. Cho's been very, very good, but we're going to rest him. We are going to get... We'll go with sideline Steve out there. I'm going to get Lacey on the left. Cheddar, more mature. That's good. Please, it's hilarious. How much cash are you getting from the board now then? We had like 6 million, no, 5 million this season. And then I worked with the installments on spending some big money. I spent some big money. I'm going to take Palmer off as well. We'll get DeWitt on. Shawnee says, didn't realise you could do this. How are we, Shawnee? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. Jack, relax. I don't need to be a crab. I'm today years old when I found out you could do this. It's to do with pizza. I like it. You know, he knows he likes our food. I don't really get what's going on here. I'd rather just eat my pizza. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I probably wouldn't take the time, to be honest, but I see. That's quite cool. It's quite cool. How are we, Shawnee? I hope you're very well. Happy Tuesday. Jack is just that wee guy. Live for really is. Can he wait to hear your misery in GTA? Got the old Barclay card out for Cho and Rocco. We did indeed. We did indeed. Oliver says I'd applied for crew in Shrewsbury. I'm trying to jump before I'm pushed. There you go. You're a crab. Brilliant. Not too bad, pal. How are you? I'm fantastic, Shawnee. I'm fantastic. I'm glad you're doing well. Urban says, don't think I've ever left enough pizza to need that life skill. No, exactly that. It's a one-sitting jobby, isn't it? Right, let's get these lads on. Let's hope we can get some confidence running for a few players today. Scared to click that link. What is it? It's just to do with folding a pizza box and like different storage. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. That's why I didn't put it on screen at first, though. You never trust a Twitch link. I was going to encourage there. They'd have all hated me. Right, we've made a statement here. We've made a statement here. What movements did the midfield do? Jack, chill. You're a mod. You can rewind it. Nobody here would put a dodgy link in. I can think of a handful. I can think of a handful of you. Right. Let's take little Jack off for Kenta. Let's also Dockall can come off for... Go Vic. Oh, we've made all of our subs, so no one else is coming off. We'll go with that. Bongo would. Oh, no, Bongo wouldn't. Bongo, get rid of him. Bongo a ban. You think I can be asked to do that? I'm not sure what it was. How is it only Tuesday? I know. The only positive for me is it's a 4-day week for me. I'm off on Friday. I'm in Spain. I'll be in Spain by Friday evening. Oh, Lacey nearly scores. Is kept out. I will be in Benidorm on Friday afternoon. I've only done 1 day. Yeah. Rough start. Long time to go. Hopefully it flies by for you, sir. Off to see Atta? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. If Atta does want to take a trip over to Benidorm at the weekend, though, we'll have a beer. I think that'd be quite a way, wouldn't it? I don't actually know. Oh, it's Madrid, isn't it? That's quite a way, isn't it? Could have took something from Amazon. Very true. Benidorm right now sounds a right laugh. Yeah. I'm starting to look forward to it. Right, we absolutely battered FC Van. Oliver says, I'm showing my age. I've loaned Newcastle striker Sean Neve. I went to school with his mum. True story. Love that, Oliver. Love that. New meet-up idea, Benidorm. We'll see how the first one goes first, Rivet. Good old Benidorm. What a guy. There you go. Right, what time are we? 25 to 8. We got time for another game. Let's play the cup game, and then we'll have league action after we haven't won a game in the league, and then we're straight back into Europe, by the way. We have CSKA Sofia, Bulgarian outfit. We'll see how that goes. Walking tonight, I will be going for a walk after the stream, yes. My mum is best mates with a town player. Which one? Get those points in? Yeah, 100%. Let me sort that out. Jaden Stockley. Who did Jaden Stockley play for? Where's the playing career? I just recognise the name. Full of stags and hands, yeah, it will be. Vale, right, okay. Is that where I recognise the name? That's where I recognise it. Right, let me get those. Yeah, let me get the points on. So we go to here. There's too many people. We've made too many subs. We'll have to upload a second one. Paste the screenshot there. Read stats. And then where did we get to? Smith. If we just get the rest. I mean, to be fair, they don't have any points, but we'll still get them in there. Sorry, I meant to say my mum is best mates with the parents of a town player scholar, but he's made appearance for town. Oh, okay, that's cool. Right, hang on. To be fair, they don't have any points. I don't actually have to upload that second one. Right, so what do we have? We have 2 goals for Cho. Did that come up? Cho has 2 goals, yes. Who got man of the match? By man of the match, it was Cho again. Tekshira got 2 assists. Yep, they're on there. We have a goal for Sasquatch. Who was Sasquatch again? I forget his name. Oh, it's not going to know it, is it? We'll have to add that. Manually. Bavage got a goal. Lawson got an assist. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, we've got all of that. So if we apply those points, and then we just need to add a goal for Sasquatch, who was Tushkov. Tushkov got a goal. And what was his rating? So he's on 5 now. There we go. Okay. Tushkov, there we go. Yeah, we got it. Cool, Luke Myers, I think. Oh, okay. Monster round for me, I think. Tushkov or whatever his name was. There you go. Scores on the doors. Let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Brivet takes the lead, but it's joint at the top with Dusmano. 100 points, by the way. This has been a very, very high-scoring day. It's very tight at the top, though. We've got Rocket down on 96. In 4th place, Canbaz with 95. I mean, yeah, there's some stragglers down the bottom, though, including myself. including myself. I am top of the stragglers in 9th place with 33. I think we'll just end it there tonight. We're going to have one more game. We got one more game. Hamilton away. Where are Hamilton? They're Championship. They are 3rd in the Championship at the moment. Oh, hang on. I didn't rest anyone. Oh, to be fair, we can probably rotate a little bit. Cho a player? He is indeed. He is indeed. Yeah, there is some... Where's Mr. Scotsman? He's on 57. It's, yeah, I guess it's Lacey and Simic that have let you down so far. Where am I? You are in 10th place on 20 points, just to give you an idea. 20 points. Quite a way off, sir. Quite a way off. I'm only on 33 and I picked the team, so not ideal. Not ideal at all. Better Stinker 2, he's also on 20. He's also on 20. No, I'm all right, actually, Jack. I'm all right. Right, we've got Hamilton away in the Premier Sports Cup. We want to get to a final. This is the year we win it. This is the year we win it. Jack's crashing out. Crash out for Jack. Right, come on. Edinburgh City squad to be decided. What's this for? Is this for the next round? I don't think we can change anything, can we? Well, we don't need to anyway. That's all good. Yep, confirm. What are you on? I'm on 33. And how many people are in it tonight? We've got 13 in tonight. 13. I'm on 33. I'm a long way off as well. Hardy's been pretty good. I mean, he conceded 2 there, but for the most part, he's been doing quite well. What they're saying to go balanced against Hamilton. We're going to stay positive, I think. 10 out of 13. I'm 9th. James is last. James is last at the moment. Jack, if your fantasy is anything like your studies, you better go revise. Urban's had you there. Cup. This is a cup game, yes. This is a cup game. And we have Dunfermline Athletic if we get past Hamilton. Where are they? They are in the Premiership. They are higher than us at the moment, but then who isn't? They have won 1, lost 1. Who did they beat? They beat Livingston 1-0. I think Dunfermline came up, didn't they? Who did they lose to? They lost 3-0 against St Mirren. Yeah, they came up. I thought they were promoted. So, need to revise Josh's Edinburgh City squad first. What's James on? James on 7. Everyone can see the table on the link? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Right, let's get that off there. For now. Right, okay. Big game. We need to keep going. Sorry, was that 6? No. It was 7. Right, okay. So, cup game, we are going to make some changes. I'm going to start Rocco today. And before anyone gets annoyed at me for that, Alfie Babbage is literally my captain. So, who's in James' team? James went with Little Jack, Anton Palmer, Sideline Steve, and Captain Marcus Dackers. So that's not gone well. This is rigged. I mean, I'm literally taking out my captain. My captain there, Brivet. But it's rotation for confidence. We need confidence. Scotsman paid you off. To be fair... Oh no, Cho's his captain. I'm going to go with Alexander Smith over Lawson. Again, one of my players before you all start complaining. I'm not picking for... No, because I want Cho to keep scoring goals at the moment. I want Cho to keep scoring goals. No, we're getting his confidence here. We're getting his confidence. Kenta can play there. We're going to go with the old 2 for this one. Victorian Nicholas. Better not be any favouritism going on. I'm just rotating for a cup game. I'm rotating for a cup game. And literally all of my... So my team is Tobias, who is playing. Tobias, Zebedee Lawson, Rocco, and then Alfie Babbage as captain. So Rocco's in, but his centre-back been dropped to. Brivet Bottles, and I'm going to be partying. This in no way has any... Like I said, I'm never going to be making picks based off of fantasy. So I don't want people moaning at me when their players are in and out. I'm here for the team. 2 of my 4. What's second place on? Both on 100 at the moment. But Desmano just said 2 of his 4 are out as well. 2 of his 4 is... I mean, you've both got... Well, you've both got the exact same team. You've both got the exact same team, so you're both going to win. Or bottle. You've got... Well, that's unfair. Great minds, because we know ball. Exactly, there you go. I mean, yeah, they didn't know, Jack. They didn't know who was picking what. There's going to be some duplication. There's going to be some. Right, go on then. We need to get past Hamilton here because we want our chance for silverware this season. And this is a good chance to get to a final. We lost this final last year to Hibs. Hopefully we can get ourselves to another one. Can't hear you, Dan. Are we boring you? Well, I don't get that. What was the boring you? I didn't yawn or anything, did I? I'll be back on Thursday. Go again. You looked at your phone. Yeah, because something popped up. Something popped up. You're awful critical here. Maybe you should revise. I'm only kidding. Right, Hamilton, here they come. This is not ideal. Oh, no. We're going to go 1-0 down. Great save from Virginia. Great save. Come on. We need to wake up. They've started very, very well here. Wow. We're getting dominated by the championship side at the moment. Absolutely dominated. Maybe our tactic only works in Europe. Our kryptonite is any Scottish side. Virginia wants a clean sheet? I hope so. I hope so. Because I do too. Right, keep the ball. We don't boot this. We don't... Well done. I was going to say, that's not what this tactic is all about. UCL next season? I hope so. I hope so, Rivet. We scenes when we first get in. Oh my god, we're just... Hamilton are all over us here at the moment. Maybe we've rotated too much. Oh, that one hits the post. Have you got any players playing here? What, as in your team or just in general? Because it doesn't look like anyone's on the pitch. We've been awful so far. Yeah, my team. Yeah, you've got Cho, haven't you? You've got Cho and... I think that's it, isn't it? No, Tech Shearer's on as well. Right, can we actually have an attack here? What is going on? Getting dominated by a championship side. Well done. DeWitt wins it back. Here we go. Let's not give it away. That's all we've been doing today. Here we go. Cho with some space. Make something happen, Cho. Come on. He's looked dangerous so far this season. I like what I'm seeing. Tobias into Cho. Cho has a go. There we go. Come on. Muhammad Ali Cho. 1-0. Yeah, this is poor. He's a player. He is. Ripley says, don't want any distractions, not even a game. Just the streamer staring blankly at the camera and only engaging with chat. I try my best. My captain. Cho is on a hype train. He is indeed. Choo-choo. We're flying. We are flying. Don't mention that. I shudder at the name. I'm not getting a hat on for Cho's goals. I'm not doing it. Lovely bit of football there, though. Tobias as well. That's an assist for me as well. Sick little dribble it was. That drag back was nasty. Come on. Let's be having you. Come on. Bit of praise now. Let's pick this up. Let's hope that's big deflection, but I'll take the points. I do not care. Yeah, exactly. I don't care at all. Right, Kenta with some room. Smith. Oh, I thought a little ball around the corner to Rocco was on there. Oh, that's poor. And here comes the counter-attack. We've been really bad in possession today. The whole point of this tactic is to not take risks and keep the ball. It's another great save from Virginia there. Come on, Hull. But yeah, we keep giving the ball away. I'm going to drop that down to balance there because I don't like what I'm seeing. I feel like we're just giving the ball away far too frequently. Been really, really poor at the moment. I know we lead, but that's for a moment of brilliance from Cho. Apart from that, we've been dreadful. Really, really poor half. I'm very disappointed with that. I don't want to say I'm not happy with your performance when we're winning, because I know they'll all get angry, but I'm not happy with the performance. I know you're capable of better. Leicester don't win here and they're down. Is that all it takes, is it? Ripley says it's very easily to justifiably criticise 26, but it's so nice to see players actually pull off some technically gifted passages of play and some cool dribbles. Yeah, the game engine's fantastic. I don't think anyone has... Well, no one should have criticisms over the game engine. It says, do you think though by not taking risk they're almost overcautious, so overplay it and get pressed earlier? Could be, Urban, could be, but I mean it's worked in other games. Slow it down a bit. 8 points off, safety, 9 points available, so pretty much done. Yeah, the game engine sucks when you're losing. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Right, 15 minutes. And then we're going to make some changes. We'll get some of the big boys on. Because this hasn't been good enough. I fear we might have rotated a little bit too much. Because we've not looked good here at the moment. Not at all. Worries me for the league when we're looking off the mark against the championship side. I mean, they are at the top end of the championship, but still, we should be too much for them. You are winning, yeah, but that doesn't mean much if the performance is poor. I'm not looking. I'd rather look good against the championship side than scrape past them. I mean, a win's a win. I'll take it, but we've looked dreadful. Cho with some room again. It's a great save from the keeper. Cho looked very good there. He looks like a good sign in that. Inspired addition to the squad. James says St Johnstone a win away from promotion and the championship title away to Dunfermline right now. Dunfermline need a win to guarantee playoffs. Wow, okay. Big game for both. Wow. Cho wins the header. How much was he? I want to say like 4 million. I want to say something like 4 million. Everything's going through Cho. And Tune, my era, love it. Love it. Mad says some of the goals I've conceded are really horrendous. Why is the defender facing the corner? But Smith! Oh, and Smith grabs a goal. Unlikely source of a goal there, the young man. Oh, it's offside. Okay. And we went with the goal song. Brilliant. Let's make some changes. Why is it facing the corner post instead of his man? Why did the keeper walk backwards away from the back pass from the fullback? Literally an own goal. Yeah, sometimes it's crazy. Ripley says, I'm finding myself struggling against teams I should dominate and dominating teams around my level. I get it. It's weirdly tough. I've been finding since the last patch. I have been struggling since the patch. Big time. Right, we're going to get Babbage on for the remainder. We're getting back to a poacher and we will get those back on low crosses. We will... DeWitt's had a good game, actually. Maybe we leave... No, we'll get... Oh no, Feathers is still injured. So we'll leave him on... I mean, a lot of people are having good games here. I'm going to take Smith off. We are just going to get Lawson on. And we'll go with that. K-Dog says, I'm back from dinner and got the football on. Love it, K-Dog. Talkie, you're going to win it all. Love that, Mad Hatter. Flying. Come on. Right, let's see this game out. We've got a couple of the big boys on now. Babbage and Lawson to come on. Hopefully they can make something happen. And we can see this game out. Please tell me you've not re-signed Guthrie. We've not. No, we've not. We need to check if he's gone anywhere, though. There was only one club. I think it was Cove, wasn't it, that were looking at him. We need to hope that he gets somewhere. We will keep an eye on him for the rest of his career, but it won't be an Edinburgh shirt, I can tell you that. How are we, Bongo? Home with your feet up now, I hope. Okay. Tracksuit on the pitch again. Ole, ole. I have a 16-year-old that is really close to starting. Okay. Go on then, make something happen. Zebedee into Teixeira. Look at the football. This is more like it. Teixeira, there we go. That one counts. Scott McTominay with the assist. Teixeira, fantastic. I got Brighton game on the main TV and Portsmouth on the iPad. There you go. An evening of football. Lovely football that, wasn't it? That was better. That was better. Great ball out from Scott McTominay. I say that, actually. It was a dreadful ball. Nodded out nowhere. I mean, we've literally seen it from the ball going out of play. Really? Is this... Me and Desmano know what we're doing. You do indeed. You do indeed. Not quite on my way home after... Oh, I see. It was straight to training. Right, okay. Nearly there, though. Done the hard bit of the day. Teixeira, look, with space on the edge of the box. All the time in the world. Just picks out that top corner. Great finish. 2-0 Edinburgh. You love to see it. You love to see it. What's for dinner, Bongo? Good question. Post-training dinner. Got to be some protein, surely. Get the protein in. Easy. There you go, Bird Nerd. There you go. We made it hard work leading up to now, but we've managed to get past it. We made it hard for ourselves, but we've got past the championship side Yeah, we Dunfermline. Dunfermline next. Oxburger and my big salad. Love that, man. I'm so jealous. I want to try one of these burgers. I do. You'll have to get the train down to Benidorm over the weekend. You'll have to get the train down. Bird Nerd, that has to be your burner. No. We're gonna see Bird Nerd's photography page that's been put in the Discord. We'll compare photos. D-boy, how are we? We've had your velvety tones on a number of occasions this evening. How are we, Dan? I hope you're very, very well. Happy Tuesday to you. I hope your week started brilliantly. Welcome in. There's been positivity said about the podcast, so I think you must have done something right there, D-boy. You made me seem not boring. Right, that was a good win for us. It was indeed. You're too kind. I'm doing well. Thanks. How's life in the capital? Next question. No, we've started poorly to the new season. We're still working on this new tactic. We drew our opening day game against Falkirk in a game we really should have won. We dominated, but just couldn't beat the keeper. We've progressed in the Conference League qualifiers with an 8-1 aggregate win. Don't need to tell you about the trip to Celtic. I had made 2 new tactics. One of them's been deleted, put it that way. We had a 3-back, which we thought we'd trial against Celtic, as we typically struggle against them anyway. 6-0, tactic deleted, back to the normal one. Yeah, we're not Oxford fans, that's for sure. I just want Wrexham to win tonight as they keep Portsmouth in the Championship if they win. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, we want Oxford to go down as town fans. Go on, Briv, there you go. Oh, good lord, no need for that. So it's just nasty, isn't it? Just nasty at that point. Just bullying. We're trying out a new tactic, and what do? Make us need to shower in swimming trunks. Right on my way home to then download that new game. Oh, is it out already, is it? I thought it was something that was coming. Is it already out? And how much is it? Up the Robins? Go on, K-Dog. Rich Owens, how are we? Can we, any mods here, can we have shout-outs, please, for D-Boy and Rich Owens, by the way? If I hadn't mentioned it a few times today, I was on a podcast, and it was with the 2 wonderful people that are now in the chat, D-Boy Plays and Rich Owens. So, follow them. I mean, on the platform, not home or anything. That'd be weird. Rich, how are we? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. That's exactly how it looks when I cut it in half, and then, yeah, we just go to town on that. How are you, Rich? I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hello, saw Swindon bottled it Saturday, Jason. We did indeed. Last-minute equaliser we conceded, and I think that's automatic's gone for us, and we're struggling for playoffs as well. How are you, Jason? Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Should have said. I had to delete all my football score apps as I am nervous. Oh, I need to get the fantasy points on, don't I, for that 2-0 win. Let's get that done. Adequate, thanks, pal. I feel like when asked how you are, adequate is not used often enough. Fair enough. Asked and answered. Adequate. I like it. I think adequate is fair for a Tuesday afternoon. It can only go up from there. Tuesday evening, even. It can only go up from there. I'm glad you're doing. Jack, you slacker. There you go. We had the shout out going for D-Boy. If you're not already, make sure to give the man a follow. Streams Football Manager and just an all-round great guy. So make sure to give the man a follow. If you can put up with me, there's actually some entertainment going on with these 2 here. So get over there and do yourself a service of giving them a follow. Been talking to my mum, my bar. What did I do? Oh, no worries. Nearly gifted 50 subs by accident. Yeah, don't do that. Wow. Yeah, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. What did I miss? Jason says, I'm good, bud. Just got that Resident Evil game. Don't usually, but this one is outstanding. I did hear good things, actually. I've heard good things. Podcasts are only as good as their guests. You were a wonderful chap to have. Oh, D-Boy, stop it. You're gonna make me blush more than at the start of the podcast episode. You're going to make me blush. Right, who was man of the match? Tech Shearer was man of the match. So let's add that on. Tech Shearer there. Yeah, all of that looks good to me. Oh, hang on. No, it won't be. We just need to... So we'll apply those, but then... Who played? Scott McTominay. Who was Scott McTominay? Christians. There we go. Okay, so we do have a shout-out going for Rich Owens. As I've said, very, very similar. Shout-out to what we just have a D-Boy. Also streams Football Manager. They both have very, very interesting saves going on. So if you like a bit of an in-depth story and a proper immersive save on Football Manager, you will not well, you definitely find it on both channels. So get over there and give Rich a follow. Rich and D-Boy, you will not regret it at all. Brilliant streamers and all-round great people. Is the pod on YouTube? It is indeed. I put it in the Discord earlier. It's in the Discord. Way Brivet, you bottler. Right, let's have a look. The final table is there. And we do have late drama. We do. Canbaz has taken the lead. 1, 2, 3. It's like we're counting. Does win it. It was a Texera captaining that seems to have done the final stuff. Joint third for Brivet and Desmano. Rocket down in second. I literally picked the team and I finished in ninth on 38 points. Nearly 100 points off. Not ideal at all. It's not Waffle Stream Day, but oh my god, this hockey highlight. I'll have to have a look. If you can stick it in the Discord, Ripley, I'd have a look. Canbaz, thank you very much for the follow. Not only has he won the fantasy table, he's kind enough to hit that follow button as well. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing very, very well. I like seeing Dan learn to speak Chinese. Top 3, love it. What else did we get? Jack, your bottom. There you go. Where did I finish? Even though I'm from Norway. Well played. Well played. I'll tell you what. It's a late one, but I'll give you it. You finished in 11th on 20 points. So 103 points off the leader. Not ideal for you there at all, sir. Not ideal at all. Our next game is CSKA Sofia, which is where we will kick off Thursday's stream. Remember, everyone, there are only 2 streams this week. I know. Sorry, I'm away again. I can't help it. So we are, going to have, it's just a short one on Thursday as well. Just the 2 hours, as I do need to drive down to, well, he looks very good at football. Loan list, yeah, welcome. Sorry, hang on. You get sidetracked by good footballers. 50 and 90, is that what he wants? 50 and 90, that's fine with me. Do we have the money to do so? We have 6k available. Not really. And an optional future fee of 15 million. We're probably going to get a telling off if we go for this. I don't know. But there's no way I'm from there. I need to get that in Discord now. Love that, Ripley. Got 0 points in the last game. At this point, we're used to it. But it says rigged. There you go. Ben Adorm. What a guy. And it's only free next week. When's the normal schedule return? So, let me look at my calendar. Next week, we're only going to have 3 streams because I've got the charity walk on the Sunday. ! Charity if anyone is interested in donating to a wonderful cause. But after that, you've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 weeks. We'll have 3 weeks of full streams. And then I do have a wedding on the 30th. So I won't be there for that. I don't have a... Yeah, and then I've got weddings. I have a wedding, then I've got a full week, then I've got another wedding, and then it's the honeymoon where I'll be off for 3 weeks. It's the summer. Let me off. Fudge the numbers, make it happen. There you go. You mean Saturday, not Sunday. Sorry, did I say Saturday was the walk? A wedding on a Thursday? No. Wedding's on the Saturday. Wait, why Thursday? Oh, wait, no, 30th of May. Yeah, 30th of May. How have you got so many friends? Do you not think I'm likeable? Right, anyway, I sort of want this bloke really, really badly, if I'm honest, but I feel like I can't actually afford him. So we're going to add him to the shortlist, and that is going to be it for the action today. We are going to save it there, and then we're going to see who is around for a raid. So yeah, as you can see there, D-Boy putting the information in there. We are doing a charity walk. It is a marathon distance walk, and it is for a fantastic cause. So if anyone did want to spare any pennies for a brilliant cause, the link's up there. I bet it's the wife's friends. It's actually not. It's actually not. When you're streaming. Timing on that. Mr. Murphy, by the way, after your incredible generosity throughout the subathon, this is the first time I've seen you in here since. That wasn't calling you out. You do what you got to do. You do have both an emote and a command that you can add to the chat. So any sort of emote you want in the chat and also a command. You're owed both of those. But yeah, welcome in, Mr. Murphy. Sorry it's terrible timing. We are about to end. But it's a pleasure to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. So let's jump over to the other screen. And let's see who's around for a raid on this fantastic Tuesday evening. Whilst I am having a look around, I want to say a massive thank you, everyone, for chilling this evening. I appreciate the company as always. It makes doing this far more enjoyable. And I am very, very appreciative of the company. So let's go over and see it's Adam, I think. We will go over there. We did go there the other day, although there it doesn't seem to be anyone else of our usuals on Football Manager at the moment. So we will go to Adam again. I do try to mix it up. That was the only reason the hesitation there. Because I do try and mix it up. But, yeah. We're going to go over to It's Adam. So let's go over there and drop some follows. Let's say hello. Let's show him just how wonderful you all are. And let's be very, very nice. D-Boy says, much love, Josh. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you, as always, for being here, D-Boy. I thoroughly appreciate it. And again, thank you for having me on the podcast. I really, really enjoyed it. What a free stream. There you go. We love you. Oh, Luke, stop it. You're going to make me blush. Plus, Bedders doesn't prefer Edinburgh to Swindon. There you go. Cheers, Josh. Enjoy your week. Till next time, I will see you all on Thursday in a bit. Weasley, brilliant. You really get humbled quickly round here. I love Adam. We all do. Thanks for the stream, mate. Better's hero. Cheers for the stream. Take care, all. Cheers for it, mate. There you go. Look. Thank you all very much for spending your Tuesday evening with me. I know I say it all the time, but there's many wonderful people on this platform. So the fact that you choose to spend your time with me I'm incredibly grateful of it. Very, very humbling. I do appreciate it massively. Massive thank you for the new follows today. I really, really appreciate that. All of the stream streaks as well. Incredible amount of company we've had recently. So, I'll be back now on Thursday. It's going to be a bit of a shorter one, but we'll carry on in the capital. So until then, I hope you all have a fantastic week. I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope you enjoy the football that's going on throughout the week. I hope all of the results go the way you need, unless you support Oxford or you want Swindon to lose. But apart from that, I hope it all goes well. Thank you again, everyone. I will see you next time. It's been a pleasure. Thanks again.